First National Bank of Lindsay is proud to be a sponsor of tonight's broadcast. Whether you're looking for a business loan, personal loan, or a certain type of deposit product, chances are we have what you're looking for. First National Bank, locally owned and operated, insured by FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Curb your hunger at a new location right here in Lindsay, Oklahoma. From the owners of El Unico Taco Truck comes Casa 13. Casa 13 will bring a delicious variety of Mexican food. Stay tuned to their Facebook for sneak peeks. Following their grand opening on January 4th, Casa 13 will be located at 110 Northeast 4th Street right here in Lindsay, Oklahoma. Go Leopards!
For all your construction needs, give Brad Taylor a call with B&S Construction at 1-405-428-0039. B&S Construction specializes in concrete pads, sidewalks, and metal buildings of all sizes. Call Brad today for a free estimate. The crew at B&S Construction would like to wish the Leopards a safe and successful season. Go Lindsay! For all your oil-filled electrical needs, call Michael Schirach with SOS Electrical. SOS is a family-owned business that specializes in oil-filled, industrial, and commercial electrical construction and maintenance. No job is too big, no job is too small. Give SOS a call at 1-405-428-1944 today. Good luck, Leopards!
For over 68 years, Winans Funeral Home in Maysville, Oklahoma, has been serving families in the area during their greatest time of need, the loss of a loved one. We treat each family as if they were our own and consider it a true calling to minister to each and every family that calls upon us. We don't take caring for your loved one and your family lightly. Your care is important to us. Call on us 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, where our staff can assist your family with immediate need with the loss of a loved one, pre-need arrangement planning, pre-need burial insurance, along with questions regarding funeral burial trust accounts, Veterans Administration, and Social Security benefits questions. Myself, John W. Williams, Teresa, and Claudia are well experienced in these areas and will be more than happy to assist you in any way we can. Winans Funeral Home in Maysville, where you are family.
This is Dr. Matt Shelton with Lindsay Family Dentistry. I'm a 1997 graduate of Lindsay High School and have been practicing dentistry in Lindsay since 2006. We welcome you to come to our dental practice so we can help you and your family with all your dental needs. We offer dental services for everyone at every age, from braces to aligners to crowns, bridges, dentures, and implants. Give us a call today at 405-756-4093 or stop by at 102 Southwest 7th Street and let us give you the healthy, beautiful smile you've always dreamed of.
American Exchange Bank, right here in Lindsay, is a locally owned and operated community bank that believes in just that, you, a community of fellow Leopards. We love our customers. We feel very grateful for each one. So if you are looking for a safe place to put your money, need help achieving that next dream project, or are simply looking for a different banking experience, give us a call at 405-756-3101. We look forward to serving you each day. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
The team at Streamline Services contributes a great deal of their success to hard work, experience, and above all, a positive health and safety protocol. There is every reason they should be your next phone call for any of your oil and gas swabbing needs. Give Austin Smith a call today at 1-405-756-7763 to see how Streamline Services can help with your project while ensuring safety and professionalism without sacrificing quality work being done. Everyone at Streamline Services wishes the best of luck to everyone at Lindsay Public Schools this year. Go Leopards! Are you tired of doing laundry? Give Sunshine Suds a call and let them do it for you. Sunshine Suds will wash and fold your clothes, and they also offer dry cleaning. Sunshine Suds also does quilting and alterations. Load up that laundry basket and head to Sunshine Suds, located at 107 Southwest 2nd Street in Lindsay, Oklahoma, or give them a call at 405-756-2850.
First National Bank of Lindsay is proud to be a sponsor of tonight's broadcast. Whether you're looking for a business loan, personal loan, or a certain type of deposit product, chances are we have what you're looking for. First National Bank, locally owned and operated, insured by FDIC, equal housing lender.
BC Factoring and Finance is a local, family-owned finance company. We assist small businesses with flexible and creative financing solutions to meet their cash flow needs. Call us to discuss ways we can help free up your time to focus on building your business. Visit us online at bcfactoring.com or give us a call at 405-259-2104. Go, Lindsay!
If you need local trash pickup with quality service at a fair price, call Red Dirt Waste Services today at 580-432-5697. Red Dirt Waste Services is locally owned and operated, offering household, residential, and light commercial trash pickup in Lindsay and surrounding areas, including Ellick, Bradley, Bray Doyle, Cox City, Elmore City, and Foster. Red Dirt Waste Services does household cleanouts too, and they offer 96-gallon poly carts and dumpsters. Bagged, loose, or heavy items, doesn't matter, they'll come get it. Red Dirt Waste Services even offers valet service, so you don't even have to take your trash to the curb. Schedule your weekly pickup today by calling 580-432-5697. Stop paying more than you have to for quality, dependable, and locally owned trash pickup. Call Red Dirt Waste Services at 580-432-5697. That's 580-432-5697.
El Unico Taco Truck is ready to curb your hunger. The traveling taco truck has locations in Lindsay and Blanchard and is available for catering services. You can contact El Unico to book your next event at 405-760-0821. El Unico enjoys supporting all of our Leopards with their Taco Tuesdays. Reach out to El Unico for your next event.
Hughes Heat and Air is a family-owned business that serves Lindsay and surrounding areas. Hughes Heat and Air provides service for residential and commercial jobs, including simple repairs and new installations. Hugh and his crew take pride in providing professional, efficient, and reliable work at affordable rates. For your next heat and air project, give Hugh a call at 1-405-756-6399. Good luck, Lindsay.
Capturing all your special moments is such a blessing to me, from running down the ball field to walking down the aisle. Call or text Photography Blessings by Lacey for all your photography needs. 405-428-0305. Go Leopards and Leopardettes.
Hey Leopard fans, we at American Exchange Bank are excited for another year where we get to continue our support of Lindsay Leopard Athletics. Join us in cheering on our Leopards or catch all the action right here on KBLPlive. American Exchange Bank at 402 South Main has been the bank for the Leopards for nearly 100 years. Come see us if you're looking for a different banking experience. Member FDIC and equal housing lender. At American, we are Leopards supporting other Leopards.
Tabor's Drug has been locally owned and operated for almost 60 years and has employed many Leopards and Leopardettes. We are very proud to be a supporter of our sports teams. At Tabor's Drug, your prescriptions are filled with care and accuracy, and our pharmacist is available for free consulting concerning your prescriptions bought at Tabor's. We also offer interpreters for our Spanish-speaking friends. We are a very friendly store that has that small town feel. You can reach us at 405-756-4511. Come and see us.
Car Care Center is your hometown auto repair shop right here in Lindsay, America at 211 West Cherokee, providing complete automotive repair on foreign and domestic cars and trucks. So if your ride needs repair or service, Car Care Center can get it done. Whether it's radiators, mufflers, brakes, or diagnostics, Car Care Center can handle whatever you need to get back on the road. Call Car Care Center at 405-756-1447. That's 756-1447. Available Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. That's Car Care Center at 211 West Cherokee in Lindsay.
Clements Insurance provides insurance coverage to best suit your needs. We offer auto, home, farm, life, and business policies. Come by 109 West Chickasaw or call 405-756-2253. Clements Insurance is carrying on the tradition to satisfy you. So come see me, Keith, or Beth. Go Lindsay.
Whether you want to promote your business or unite your team, depend on Design It. Locally owned and operated, we are dedicated to offering the service you need to give you the results you deserve. We are committed to providing you with custom screen printing, embroidery, custom graphic designs, logo designs, and we have a creative arts department and an in-house artist who can take your idea and give it our professional touch with custom art services. Contact us today.
Well, good evening, everyone, and welcome to, first of all, 2024. Happy New Year, everyone, as we get set to kick off I don't want to call it the second half of the basketball season, but the second two-thirds of the season, maybe. My name is Greg Peary, and we're here in Davis, Oklahoma, to get ready to be on the road with the Lindsay Leopards and Leopardettes as they take on the Wolves and Lady Wolves of Davis, alongside Glenn Shoemake. Glenn, Happy New Year to you, my friend.
Hey, back at you. It's going to be a good one.
I'm looking forward to it. The Leopards and Leopardettes both coming in 4-3 after the first part of the season, and both finished with victories over Comanche just before the Christmas break. And you talked about how important that is to have that win as the last thing you remember when you get back out here on the court and to play that first game after Christmas break.
Yeah, absolutely. They did a lot of scrimmaging, both teams, over the break, and to stay active. And these coaches these days, they're mean. I used to give mine a week off after that last game. I'd always tell them, you got to win it, and then I'll give you a week off. But we usually won that game. But they don't give them a week off. They just, it's straight on through. You're practicing. Now, they're not going every day necessarily, and obviously they get the holidays off and things like that. But, yeah, they've definitely stayed in shape and gotten ready for this second half.
Well, again, the Leopardettes came off of that win over Comanche, 45-35, the final score in that game. 18 from Maddie McGowan in that ball game, who made a living at the free throw line. She had 11, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 free throw attempts. Did hit 6 of those 9, but 18 from her. Also in double figures was Leslie Wilmot. She had 12. She had her share of free throws, too. She had 8 at the charity stripe. Leopardettes as a team, 17 of 26 from the free throw line in that ball game. And again, a good win for the Leopardettes in that one. Held just one part of double figures from Comanche, and that was Kylie Roden. She ended up with 11 in the game, but forced 15 turnovers. The Leopardettes had 14. I went back and figured up some averages from the first part of the season through those first 7 games, and the Leopardettes are averaging 15 turnovers a ball game, which, I don't know if any high school coach will be happy with that number, but they'll work on that now starting the rest of the season here.
Yeah, you like to keep it down. You always wanted to shoot for single digits. Keep it under 10. We can live with that. And so, but, 15's a bit much, but hey, with the wins they got, we'll take it.
Well, the Leopardettes, we mentioned free throws. They shot a bunch against Comanche, but the Leopardettes are averaging shooting 17, almost 18 free throws a game, but they're only hitting 58% of them. Now, Maddie's been doing well. McGowan had 70% from the free throw line there before the break. She was 26 of 37 in those first 7 games. So Maddie's been getting a lot of trips to the free throw line, and she's shooting 70% from there. But then you drop down, Cannon Russell's got 34 attempts, 3 less attempts, but she's only hitting 56%. So Leopards have got to improve their free throw percentage. I think that's going to make a big difference.
Yeah, I've told this story before. I had a player, she may be listening, so I'm not going to say her name, but she kept getting fouled and going to the free throw line. She couldn't make her free throws, and I said, if you can't make your free throws, quit getting fouled. Let somebody else get fouled.
So, I think, but again, the Leopards do have some really good numbers going through that first 7 games. Again, McGowan leading the way for the Leopards from the scoring category. She's averaging just over 15.5 points a game. And then behind her is nearly in double figures, Cannon Russell averaging 9.6. So you've got some girls that are averaging in double figures or very close to it. But you're going to have to take on this Davis team. They come in 8-0 on the season. They're undefeated. They're ranked number 11 in Class 2A. And they've got a sophomore player and I lost her name, Presley Hunt. She ate the Leopards up last year as a freshman, first 8 games. So I think that's number one. You got to stop Presley Hunt.
Yeah, and it's going to be a team effort. She's so good, and she can shoot the 3. She really does a great job of breaking you down off the dribble, and she finds open players too. So she not only makes herself
who as a sophomore, as a freshman, has really picked things up as well in a second part of that team. So when you talk about, I think those are the 2 names we may call tonight more than anything is Lenoy and Hunt. But you also have who was the third one I looked up is Martin, who is Cameron Martin, junior. But again, was a big part of the scoring in offense for this Davis team last year. So this is a good Davis team. Again, they come in 8-0. They finished off the pre-Christmas break with an overtime win over Stratford. They had a 58-10 win over Little Axe before that. They beat Walters to win that Velma tournament 45-38. So this is a good Davis team, and the Leopards took a couple from them last year. But they're going to have to work at it to get it done this year.
Yeah, absolutely, and it's all going to start on the defensive end, and offensively, Maddie's going to have a good game. We're going to have to hit our free throws and keep our turnovers down, like you've talked about. But some of those. The Wilmot sisters have really picked it up the last couple of games before the break, and like to see that. Hopefully they can continue that and put some ports on the board and kind of help out there. So Cannon Russell, she's going to do what she does. So and Air Stage she's just a blur.
Exactly.
So, she may get you 15. She may get you 2, but she's going to be a part of the game. She's going to affect the game in a positive way for the Leopardettes some way or fashion.
Exactly. And, of course, the boys also coming off a win over Comanche, 53-42, the final in that score for the Leopards. They had 15 from Brody Ramming in that ball game, had 13 from Bryson Watts. Watts had 3 threes in that ball game. But, again, the 2 players in double figures for the Leopards as they came up with that 9-point win right before the Christmas break, and so they're going to come in and take on a Davis team that comes in 5-3 on the season. They're also ranked in the top 20 in Class 2A, and they've got some guys that we had to deal with last year as well. But when you start talking about, and I'm going to get my roster back up where I can get some names, but the one that immediately jumps to mind, Dakota Carter. You've also got Tyson Moss, Spencer Clifton, the Braxton Griffin. These are a bunch of juniors that were sophomores last year, but right now the leader of this is Dalton Heffley, and he's a junior, but he's averaging right at 10 points a game, and then Fielding is averaging 9 points a game, and Dakota Carter's averaging 8 points a game. So that's those guys again. The Leopards come away with a couple of big wins on over last year, but they're going to have to work on it again this year. This is a better Davis team.
Yeah, absolutely. And they were so young last year, the girls and the boys for Davis. You're seeing the maturation of both of these teams. And I tell you what, the Davis boys are very athletic. They were so athletic last year that really impressed me. Shooting was a little off, kind of made some dumb mistakes sometimes, kind of cost them the game, but they're really quick and they can jump. And I remember them staying right with us on the boards last year. So you're going to see a very veteran team, even though they're not seniors.
Well, you got Bryce Cater leading the way for the Leopards from a scoring standpoint. He's averaging 11.7 a game, averaging nearly 3 threes a game. He's been good. He's 70% from the free throw line. And, of course, you've also got Ramming at 9.6 points a game and Bryson Watts at 10.9 a game. And so the Leopards, again, as a team, averaging right at 6 threes a game, but 12 turnovers a game. Better, but as you've already talked about, need to get that number down to single digits.
Yeah.
And they're not much better from the free throw line than worse than the Leopardettes. They're 52% as a team from the free throw line. So got to get that down and get that percentage back up there as well.
Yeah. Well, I like the fact that both of our teams. Now we may go completely crazy. I don't know tonight. I don't know, but both of our teams have really established that they want to go inside. They want to go inside. They want to get those high percentage shots. They're not going to settle for the first open three and jack it up. And that's going to bode well for them if they'll keep that mentality and keep working that. They keep doing that, the turnovers are going to come down, the shooting percentage is going to come up. And the best thing about that is you really impose your will on the other team. You're not so worried about what they do. You need to take care of your business, and we've got an idea of what to do, and we go out there and execute that. It doesn't matter who we're playing. We're going to come out on it with good results.
Absolutely. Well, before we go any further in our First National Bank pregame show, we need to step aside and say a big thank you to all of our sponsors for staying along with us here to bring you live coverage of Lindsay Leopardette and Leopard basketball here on KBLP Live. So we'll send it over to the man, J.D. Scruggs, over on the live stream. And we've got some words to know, folks. We've got the national anthem coming up. We've got your starting lineups and your tip-off between the Lindsay Leopardettes and the Davis Lady Wolves right after this time out here on KBLP Live.
First National Bank of Lindsay is proud to be a sponsor of tonight's broadcast. Whether you're looking for a business loan, personal loan, or a certain type of deposit product, chances are we have what you're looking for. First National Bank, locally owned and operated, insured by FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Curb your hunger at a new location right here in Lindsay, Oklahoma. From the owners of El Unico Taco Truck comes Casa 13. Casa 13 will bring a delicious variety of Mexican food. Stay tuned to their Facebook for sneak peeks. Following their grand opening on January 4th, Casa 13 will be located at 110 Northeast 4th Street right here in Lindsay, Oklahoma. Go Leopards!
This is Brandon Cottrell, pastor at Calvary Baptist Church. Just want to take a moment and invite you to come worship with us this Sunday. Classes begin at 9:30 and worship follows at 10:45. We have something for all ages each Wednesday night. Meals begin at 5:30 and Bible study follows at 6:30. We would love to have you come be a part of our worship. We're located 410 West Chickasaw. Come join us.
For all your tax services, contact Grant and Katie Johnson, CPA. Grant and Katie are certified public accountants that provide full-service accounting, bookkeeping, payroll, and tax services. With 2 offices, one located at 600 Southeast 4th Street in Lindsay, Oklahoma, and another at 313 North Walnut in Pauls Valley, Grant and Katie are ready to meet your CPA needs. Give Grant or Katie a call at 405-238-2727 and set up your appointment today.
Hey Leopard fans, this is Nick Johnson from First Baptist Church Lindsay. At First Baptist Church, we are a family ministry and desire to faithfully proclaim the gospel in Lindsay and beyond. We would like to invite you to join us every Sunday for worship at 9 a.m. and Sunday school following at 10:15. Our Wednesday evening activities start with dinner at 5:50, and then we have Bible studies for children, youth, and adults starting at 6:30. First Baptist Church is proud to support the Lindsay Leopards, and we wish all of our student athletes a successful season. From all of us at First Baptist Church Lindsay, go Leopards!
Hey there, this is Trace Adams with Hassler Hot Oil Service. We are family owned and operated with over 25 years experience. I am a 4th generation Lindsay Leopard, and we proudly support Lindsay Leopards and Leopardettes athletically and academically in all their endeavors. Call my dad, Greg Adams, at 405-756-6075 for all of your hot oiler needs. Again, that's 405-756-6075. Go Lindsay!
Welcome back to the Pete Bird Sports Complex here in Davis, Oklahoma, as we get set for 2024 basketball action underway here on KBLP Live. Let's get to the starting lineups first for the Lindsay Leopardettes. Being introduced as the visitors tonight, number 1 is Gentry Wilmot. She is a 5'5 junior. At forward will be the 5'10 junior, number 5, Maddie McGowan. Also getting the start, number 22, Cannon Russell, the 5'5 junior. Number 24 is the Eris De Valenciano. She is a 5'4 senior. And I skipped over the 5'8 junior, number 10, Leslie Wilmot. The head coach of the Lindsay Leopardettes, Brian Cater, he is assisted by Johnny Dodd. The Leopardettes 4-3 coming into this one. For the Davis Lady Wolves, who come in 8-0, ranked number 11 in Class 2A in the state of Oklahoma. Number 1 is Kinsley Barnes. She's a 5'9 junior. Number 5 is Jacoby Lenoy. She's a 5'7 sophomore. Number 13 is Cameron Martin. She's a 5'3 junior. Number 15, Maddie Morton, a 6-foot-tall sophomore. And number 22, the 5'7 sophomore, Presley Hunt. The head coach for the Lady Wolves is Jeff Brown. He is assisted by Ty Pletcher, Stephen Hunt, and Tony West. Greg Peary, Glenn Shoemake here alongside J.D. Scruggs on the live stream. Andrew, ESPN Lion, over on the camera. And we have Kevin Scruggs running around here somewhere. Hopefully he's going to concession stand so he can get us all food.
Get us hot dogs.
Hey, looky there. He did. I have a Reese's sitting right here and a bottle of water, so we're good to go.
Sweet.
Thank you. Again, welcome to Davis, Oklahoma. We get set for this one here on the road in Davis. McGowan and Barnes will tip this one away to get the game started. And tip controlled into the backcourt for the Lady Wolves, and Lenoy will get things going as she'll face a 2-3 here from the Leopardettes. I'm really not so sure this isn't a box and one with Valenciano on Hunt.
They pulled this out last year as well.
Lenoy wide open on the backside of that box. Missed the point-blank shot, but a rebound and a putback for Maddie Morton gives the Lady Wolves an early lead.
Yeah, we got to block out. We can't give them second chances right there, and we had somebody in position to do it. We just didn't get it done.
McGowan at the high post tried to flip it to Gentry Wilmot, lost it, got it back. She'll hit into the lane. Valenciano, right wing 3, hits the front of the rim, no good. The rebound for Lenoy. Again, that box and one. She'll come left wing to Barnes. She'll dribble to the top of the key. Comes right back to the left wing for Martin. She'll dribble up, sends it right wing. Back to Lenoy for the 3. She turns it down. Gives it back up to Martin. Down to the short corner. Martin sends it down low, and Barnes from the left low post puts it off the glass and in.
Yeah, they're doing a good job of breaking down that box by making diagonal passes.
Russell pushes it up, gets it to the high post, this time to Leslie Wilmot. McGowan, the cutter, stops top of the key, sends it to Valenciano right wing, gets the screen from McGowan, comes back to Leslie Wilmot. Backs out, looks inside of McGowan, covered up there, now gets it down to her, double teamed, and can't create any space. All kinds there, they're going to call the travel, and she was double teamed down low. Nowhere to go but turn it over.
Yeah. She's got to learn to kick it back out. We've got to get some movement outside, not just stand and watch Maddie.
Lenoy dribbles it off of her foot, still in the backcourt, but she double dribbled it. Picked it up and then took off again, so it'll Leopardettes force a turnover. Number 1 on the Lady Wolves.
Okay.
We'll take it.
Yeah.
Russell, left wing to Gentry Wilmot. Excuse me, that is Leslie up top to McGowan. Now Gentry looks inside. Leslie's open. High off the glass, but too strong. And the rebound pulled down by Maddie Morton. Lenoy pushes it up on Russell. Left wing to Martin. She'll look to the baseline. Nearly lost it.
Yeah, we're going straight man now.
The backdoor cut from Lenoy off the glass and in. Got away from Valenciano. And it's a 6-0 run to start the game for the Lady Wolves, and Coach Cater wants a timeout. 5:39 left to go in the first. We'll take a 30-second timeout. We're back after this. Leopardette basketball is presented by the First National Bank right here on KBLP Live.
Hi, I'm Jess Thornburg with Homestead & Co. Realty. I'm a local realtor that lives locally. I live here and I work here. Growing up in rural Oklahoma, I was taught the value of doing the right thing. I know how valuable relationships are with good people. So I'd like to apply for the relationship of being your realtor. I'm not a high-pressure salesperson from the city, so call me at 405-471-9855 when you're thinking real estate. You'll get information from a real person without the sales pressure. Call me at 405-471-9855. Let's go, Lindsay.
Back here in Davis, the Lady Wolves have gone on a 6-0 run to start this game. We've got 5:39 left to go here in the first quarter. Russell will push it up against Lenoy. Gets across the timeline, pushes it over left side to Leslie Wilmot. Back up top to Gentry. Right wing, Russell. Cutters got Valenciano at the top of the key. Wanted McGowan there, though, and now we're looking for Cutters again. Now we get to the right corner. Leslie might have got away with a travel right there. Gives it to Gentry. And again, looking for McGowan, but can't get it to her. Now she's trapped on the baseline. And lost it loose, and the Leopardettes with a turnover, number 2.
Yeah, I tried to throw it over the top. You got to just make some room right there in between bodies.
Lenoy gets it back from Morton. Morton stands with it. McGowan just lets her stand out there, and Valenciano denying Hunt from even catching the basketball. But Hunt will finally get it on the left wing. Comes right back over and hands it off to Morton. Morton gives it back up top to Barnes. Barnes fires a 3 straight away. Doesn't drop. That is Gentry Wilmot with the rebound for the Leopardettes. She'll race the other way. Sends it to Leslie out on the wing. Give it back to McGowan. Back to Leslie Wilmot. Dribbles up top. Sends it right side. Valenciano penetrates. Comes out to Russell right wing. She'll get in the lane. The floater from the left hand is short off the bottom of the rim. And then Morton with the rebound. Knocked out of bounds by Russell.
And I'm impressed with the Lady Wolves defense. I tell you, they're doing a good job of shutting down our inside game, but really putting a lot of pressure on the ball.
Lenoy will bring it up and into the game for the Leopardettes, number 33, Brecken Klein, the 5'8" sophomore, and that was a shot that taken to the nose there for Russell. No whistle as she was knocked down. Morton stands with it left elbow, sends it back up top to Barnes. Barnes over on the right wing to Lenoy. Russell with the defense. Tries to go baseline, cut off there, and nearly stolen away by Russell. Roll back up top to Morton. Valenciano again denies Hunt, but she'll come up with it. Gets around the screen, and then Hunt dribbled it off of her foot. Got it back, goes to the baseline, and that's great defense from Valenciano right there. The backdoor cut, Martin under the basket, sends it out Lenoy. Her 15-footer off the side of the rim, no good. Rebound pulled down by Leslie Wilmot.
Yeah, that was good defense from the Leopardettes right there.
Klein gets it left wing, around a screen from McGowan, drives into the lane, and then had the pass batted away by Hunt. Third turnover on the Leopardettes.
Yeah, Hunt, she is really good about that. She got I don't know how many steals last year off of us.
Morton goes to Lenoy right wing. Back up top to Martin. Looks to drive in, gets to the elbow, and then lost it out of bounds, and they're going to say it was last touched by Russell. So we'll wait to see. Martin's going to step out to throw this one in. They get Hunt into the corner, but Valenciano stays right with her, so she'll bring it to Barnes instead. She'll dribble up top, give it to Lenoy. Back over to Martin, left wing, wide open three is short, but the rebound and putback is up and good for Kinsley Barnes. 8-0 run. We've still got 2:20 left to go here in the first quarter.
Yeah, we left two people wide open that time. I'm not sure how that happened.
Valenciano between the circles, back out into the right corner. Russell drives down, short corner jumper, got her own miss, and then blocked and a foul called that time on Maddie Morton. First foul of the ball game, but nice hustle in there to realize that she had a short shot, and Russell gets in there and gets her own miss and gets the chance at the free throw line now.
Yeah, and, they're doing Davis is doing a real good job on the offensive boards and turnovers. They've got 8 shots taken. We've only got 4.
Russell too strong with the first free throw. Second on the way from Russell, and that one will drop in. The Leopardettes finally get that goose egg off the scoreboard, but still trail by 7. 2:05 left here in the first quarter as Lenoy works around a screen from Morton. Russell with the defense. Morton steps out, gets it at top of the key. Gets to the free throw line, takes McGowan to the baseline. Good defense from McGowan. Forces a bad shot. Rebound Leslie Wilmot. Picks up her dribble, finally gets it away to Russell in the backcourt.
Yeah, I think Maddie might have got a piece of that too on the block.
Valenciano works across top of the key, comes to the right corner. Klein for 3, too strong. 4th rebound for Morton. And Lenoy takes her time with 1:25 left here in the quarter. They have an 8-1 lead. Got it to Martin over the right side, picked up by Klein. Hunt cannot get away from Russell. Finally does, but they'll give it to Lenoy at the right elbow, off the glass and in. Jacoby Lenoy. 10-1, Lady Wolves.
You said Lenoy was going to be a part of this.
Keep Hunt covered up, and she can make you pay too.
Yep.
Klein at the top of the key, thought about the 3, got around Hunt. The floater from the free throw line won't work either. Hunt with the rebound. She will push it up the floor, gets a screen from Morton, gives it to Lenoy. She'll get around the screen from Morton. Martin from the right wing, back to Morton, top of the key. Leopardettes are doing a great job of denying Hunt the basketball. I will say that. But Lady Wolves have just done a great job of working around, finding the shot they want. And there's a long 3 that will not go from the left wing for Hunt. McGowan claims it for the Leopardettes.
She just couldn't take it anymore. She hadn't taken a shot the whole game, and she's like, I'm taking one.
Leslie drives around, gives it to McGowan right wing, up top Valenciano. She'll go baseline, has it stolen by Barnes. Barnes with the run out at the other end, lays it up and in. She has 6 of the Lady Wolves' 12 points. They lead 12-1 here at the end of 1. Beginning to see why they're ranked number 11 in the state, and they're 8-0. Let's send it back over to JD's from words from our sponsors. We're back with more live coverage of Leopardette basketball, presented by the First National Bank after this timeout here on KBLP Live.
Get your game day, or any day, off to a great start with Hot Mess Coffee at 213 South Main in Lindsay. Hot Mess Coffee Co. offers coffees, lattes, teas, and other tasty beverages, plus great food, too. Good luck to the Lindsay Leopards from Hot Mess Coffee Co. and Java House Realty at 213 South Main in Lindsay.
With Oklahoma's weather being unpredictable, you need a trusted roofing company. At Legacy Roofing and Construction, we are proud to serve Lindsay, Oklahoma, and the surrounding areas. Call Legacy Roofing and Construction for a free estimate at 405-756-8855 or visit our website at legacy-roofing.com.
Back here in Davis at the Pete Burt Sports Complex, and the Lady Wolves in control of that first quarter. They lead 12-1, Glenn. The Leopardette defense wasn't necessarily horrible, but I tell you what, this is a good Lady Wolves team.
Yeah, and they're making us pay for our turnovers. I'm not sure how many turnovers we've got. Four. But it seems like they've scored points off of all of our turnovers, and they're doing a good job on the offensive boards. We've got to do a better job of blocking them out.
So Leopards get the ball to start the second quarter. Russell will bring it across, picked up by Lenoy as she does. McGowan at the right elbow. Flips behind her to Gentry. Gentry drives to the baseline, floater off the glass, too strong, and we're going to have a push off underneath on the rebound. And I think that's going to go on Leslie Wilmot. First foul called on the Leopardettes, first team foul here in the second quarter. The Leopardettes with some pressure now in the backcourt. Russell working on Lenoy. Gets the screen from Barnes and gets down the floor. Works right, gets it to Hunt on the wing. Valenciano right there with her. Barnes sets the screen. Hunt's shot is well short, and they're going to say it bounces off the foot of McGowan out of bounds. It'll be Lady Wolves basketball.
Yeah, we had her blocked out right there. It just unfortunate went through her hands and hit off the foot and out of bounds.
Number 11 is Addison Danker, who has checked in for the Lady Wolves, and that shot from Barnes misses. Russell claims it for the Leopardettes. Works on Lenoy. Gives it off to Leslie, to Gentry. Inside, McGowan was calling for it. Now they'll get it to her. She'll go down low against Barnes, left, right, and put it up too strong. And a loose ball, though. Leslie comes up with it. Gentry for three, left wing, and it's good.
We needed that.
Nice offensive board there. The Leopardettes finally get their first field goal of the game. They trail 12-4. Still early here in the second quarter, and there's a turnover as Hunt lost the handle, wanted to do that one-handed pass. That's just the second turnover of the game, though, on the Lady Wolves.
Yeah, I tell you, we've got to do a better job of getting the ball to Maddie. I think, that was her first shot attempt. She didn't take a shot the whole first quarter, and that's a lot of the reason we only had 1 point the first quarter.
McGowan sends it over to Gentry right wing, waits for cutters, gets it to Valenciano between the circles. She'll work right and hand it off to Leslie. McGowan out near the half line, back to Russell left wing, back inside. Leslie turns around, sends it back out to Valenciano, right wing, three on the way from her, won't go. Russell, the offensive board, takes it right back to the rack, and she'll draw the and one.
Good job by Cannon right there. See if we can put our own little run on right here.
There you go. Shelby Courtney, who's also in for the Lady Wolves, whistled for that foul. It's her first team foul here in the quarter. Subs in for the Leopardettes is number 4, Gracie Bray, the freshman.
Chloe Ince.
And Chloe Ince in the ball game. First time we've seen her this season. Glad to see her on the floor. And there's Russell again tying up. Danker, that is Courtney for the rebound, but the possession arrow will belong to the Lady Wolves. (12-6), Lady Wolves on top. Danker gets around the screen from Barnes. Oh, good recovery right there from McGowan to stop that drive from Barnes. Lenoy around the screen. Gets it up top. Barnes looks for somebody. Finally gets it to Lenoy. She'll work to the right wing. Ince stays with her, goes baseline, gets cut off there, works back around the screen. She's picked up by Gentry Wilmot. Left wing. Danker goes to the baseline, gives it back to Barnes in the lane.
Boy, there's some good defense right here.
Courtney back to Barnes, double teamed in the lane. Tough shot, but she got it to go. Barnes has got 8. And it's 14-6 with 5:25 left to go here in the first half. Leopardettes trail by 8. Ince back up top to McGowan. Right wing over to Gentry into the lane. Ince, the left-hand hook won't go. Oh, Bray nearly had the rebound, but could never corral it. Finally, Barnes sends it out in the direction of Hunt. She'll work to the top of the key, gives it back to Lenoy on the wing, gets the screen from Courtney. Barnes had it go through her legs, but she'll corral it. Back to Courtney. Back over the right wing to Danker. Barnes between the circles. Hunt with Bray right in her back pocket all the way. Works back over to Danker. Lenoy lost it handle again, but got it back. Again, Russell with great defense out there. Cuts her off on the baseline again. Up top, they dare Barnes to take the three, and she won't. But Hunt got into the lane, but missed the point blank. McGowan tipped it right into the hands of Danker, and then Danker's foul on her putback attempt. And it will go on number 1, Gentry Wilmot, her first, team's second here in the quarter. Gentry Wilmot returns, that is Leslie Wilmot, returns with Valenciano. Ince will check out along with Bray. Danker will inbound on the baseline for the Lady Wolves. Morton gets it over on the wing, up top to Martin, who both also checked back in for the Lady Wolves. Martin on the handle to Danker, left side. Courtney looks underneath, and then ball is loose, and they're going to say Russell had it on the baseline, out of bounds. It'll stay with the Lady Wolves.
Good hustle, though. Good hustle. They're playing really good defense, much better defense this second quarter. Obviously only giving up 2 points in almost 4 minutes of play, so got to keep that going and see if we can get some points on the other end.
Work it down inside to Courtney. Baseline too strong. Rebound from Martin. Shot blocked by McGowan. Valenciano with the Euro step missed the shot short, out of bounds. Or are they going to say it's tipped? No. Was hoping they would say somebody got a hand on that one.
Yeah, I was thinking somebody might have, but maybe not.
5th turnover on the Leopardettes. Again, full court pressure here. Martin chased by Russell into backcourt. Now the trap comes from, and they got the turnover, and Gentry Wilmot lays it up and in. She's got 5 of the Leopardettes' 8. 14-8, Leopardettes within 6. And another turnover. Lenoy will return for the Lady Wolves. Danker will check out. That's the 4th turnover now on Davis.
Inching our way back in it here, 14-8. Down 11, now we're just down 6.
7-2 run here in this quarter. Up top, 3-ball on the way. Off the glass and in for Gentry Wilmot. And the Leopardettes are back within a possession. 14-11, 3:20 left in the half. That makes a 10-2 run here in this quarter. Lenoy sends it left side. Courtney surveys, gives it to Hunt in the corner. She'll work to the wing. Back up, long 3 on the way, off the back side. Rebound loose in the lane, corralled, and fouled is Maddie Morton, and she'll go to the line for 2. And that foul called on, looks like Kenan Russell, who picks up her first, team's 3rd here in the quarter, however. Courtney at the line, and she'll drop the first one in. That is Morton at the line, isn't it?
Yep.
She's got 3 and stops somewhat of a run there from the Leopardettes, but misses her second one. 15-11, Leopardettes with the basketball down by 4. We got just under 3 minutes left in the half. Russell sends it back to left wing. Can she do it 3 in a row? No, missed that one. Long rebound comes out, though. Taken over there by Barnes. She'll take it coast to coast. Laid it up too strong, and Valenciano comes away with it for the Leopardettes. Valenciano hounded by Martin in the backcourt. Finally gets across, and they'll call the push foul from behind on Cameron Martin. First for her, second team foul here in the quarter. Russell in the backcourt. Brings it across. Valenciano gets it left wing. She'll fire the three. It's short. I think that one might have been tipped. And that was what McGowan was saying too, but the officials say no. That'll just be the 6th turnover on the Leopards. But they'll stay in that full court press. They've created a couple of turnovers off of it. Lanoy on the handle, gets across the timeline, races all the way down and wide open at the other end. But great hustle from Russell. Saved an easy layup, created a turnover instead. Floater off the glass, too strong, rebound tipped. Russell comes away with it, and Barnes will be guilty of the foul. Her first, team's third, so no free throws here. Is that one on the rebound? But again, Russell's hustle there, they thought they had an easy layup out of that on that cut to the lane, and she stole it away.
Yeah, Maddie got a piece of that, and Russell hustled back and got it.
Nobody picks up Russell. She'll fire the three way off the mark, and Valenciano wasn't ready for it, could not come away with it. Barnes did. Danker has it right wing, and Russell knocks it away from her. And again, a lot of contact on that shot. Russell came away with it anyway, and there's another offensive rebound, and we'll get a jump ball this time. It'll be Leopardettes, but, well, there's a lot of contact on that shot.
Twice. I thought they got her with the body both times, and but they couldn't get the call.
Timeout on the floor. Leopardettes with a full timeout. 1:38 left here in the first half with Leopardettes with the ball down by 4 when we come back after this. Leopardette basketball is presented by the First National Bank here on KBLP Live.
Hey, Lindsay community. My name is Christian Torres, and I am the minister for the Lindsay Church of Christ. We would like to invite you to come and worship with us on Sundays at 10:45 a.m. and Wednesdays at 7 p.m. We're located at 1205 West Cherokee Street. Here at the Lindsay Church of Christ, you will find the truth of God's Word, spoken in love, and a group of people who love God and one another. Do you have a Bible question? Well, we have a Bible answer. Come and worship with us and be edified at the Lindsay Church of Christ.
Yeah.
1:38 left to go here in the first half. 15-11. Leopardettes trail by 4, but they had the basketball on their own baseline as we come out of the timeout. Gentry Wilmot will trigger. Gets it all the way up top to McGowan. Quickly left side to Russell inside. Leslie Wilmot turns around. It's short. Rebound pulled down by Maddie Morton. That's her 5th rebound.
I was going to say, how many is that for her?
Lanoy gets it to Hunt. Left side, Morton. Cutters through the lane. Martin cannot get away from Valenciano. Lanoy picked up by, now she'll be picked up by Leslie, or by Gentry. Lanoy gets it back. Picks up her dribble, goes inside to Hunt. Works outside, go back inside to Barnes. Double team, turns around baseline, left it way short. Rebound pulled down underneath by Morton, her 6th. And they're going to call the foul on the floor before the shot. Foul called on Russell. That's her 2nd. That is the 4th team foul on the Leopardettes here in the quarter, although there's just 48 seconds left before halftime. Hunt to inbound. Lobs to Lanoy left side. She'll push it out. Hunt gets it back in the lane. Flips it over. Will not drop. Leslie Wilmot with her 4th rebound.
Hunt's got to be getting frustrated. She hadn't scored yet. 0 for 5 from the floor.
Russell works left. Gives it to Valenciano across the top of the key right side. Gentry Wilmot for 3. Too strong. A rebound on the backside by Leslie, though. Gets it back into Gentry. Double team. Back out to Valenciano. Straight on 3. Up and good. Aristide Valenciano puts the Leopardettes within 1. 15 seconds left before halftime. Leopardettes have on a 14-3 run in this quarter. Inside, stolen away nearly by Russell, but it ended up right in the hands of Barnes, who got an easy one.
Tough break.
That is a tough break, because that would have been huge for her to get that steal right there. But as it is, it's a 3-point lead for the Lady Wolves, 17-14 here at halftime. We're going to send it over to JD. We'll take a timeout. Glenn and I will figure out our officially unofficial stats from the first half. Be back with more from Davis after this timeout here on KBLP Live.
If you have a hankering for the best barbecue in South Central Oklahoma, then get yourself down to the Meat Locker Barbecue in Lindsay. Every Monday, Thursday, and Friday, located just off of Highway 19, 106 Northwest 4th. At the Meat Locker, we work hard to bring you the most consistent, delicious, slow-smoked barbecue around at a price that won't break the bank. And don't forget, we cater too, and we'd love to do the cooking for your next event. So come see us or give us a call at 405-428-1198 and visit our new website at meatlockerbbqok.com for the latest Meat Locker merchandise. We're proud to sponsor this broadcast of Lindsay Leopard Athletics and want to wish all the students, faculty, and staff a successful year.
Are you ready to be part of a community dedicated to creating a drug-free environment? Look no further than the Pass Drug-Free Coalition.
Hey, have you heard about PASS? It's a coalition that brings together individuals, families, schools, businesses, and community organizations all working towards one goal, a drug-free community.
That's right. The PASS Drug-Free Coalition is committed to preventing substance abuse and promoting healthy alternatives. We believe that together we can make a positive impact on the lives of our community members.
By joining PASS, you'll have access to valuable resources and support to help you create a safer and healthier community. From educational programs to awareness campaigns, we're empowering everyone to take action.
And it's not just about prevention. PASS also provides support for those who are recovering from substance abuse, connecting them with the necessary resources and assistance they need to get back on track.
So, how can you get involved? It's easy. Visit our website at www.passdrugfree.org or at PassDrugFree on social media and learn more about our upcoming events, workshops, and initiatives.
Together, we can create a community where everyone has the opportunity to thrive, free from the harms of substance abuse. Join us in making a difference.
Remember, the power to create change starts with you. Join the Pass Drug Free Coalition today, and let's build a brighter, drug-free future together.
S&H Tank Service is your choice for Lindsay owned and operated vacuum truck service. S&H Tank Service's fleet is equipped with transports, bobtails, pump and kill trucks rated up to 10,000 psi, plus hot oil units, rock trailers, frac tanks, mud and shell haul-off pits, and soil farming. As Lindsay High School graduates, S&H is proud to support Lindsay schools and all of their student activities. S&H Tank Service would like to wish the Leopards and Leopardettes the best of luck in everything they do. Give S&H a call anytime, 24/7 at 405-756-3121. That's 405-756-3121. And remember, your phone starts our trucks. That's S&H Tank Service of Lindsay.
Do you have your Oklahoma medical marijuana card, or do you need your card? Rusty's can help you with that. We are your local vape shop and dispensary with more than 6 years of service as a modern smoke shop. Rusty's is located 1 block north of Cherokee Street at 204 Northwest 4th Street in Lindsay, and half a mile east of I-35 at 2401 West Grant Street in Pauls Valley. Get your stash at Rusty's.
The Shopper News Note isn't just another paper. The Shopper News Note is a weekly publication that arrives in your mailbox every Wednesday for free. The Shopper offers free Shopper Topper advertisements, as well as news notes and classifieds. And everyone at the Shopper wishes the Lindsay Leopards good luck this season. Go Leopards!
Sooner Valve Repair in Lindsay would like to wish the Lindsay Leopards and Leopardettes all the best during this season. When in need of a valve repair, come by Sooner Valve Repair at 106 Southwest 9th Street in Lindsay, Oklahoma, or call 405-756-1599. Good luck, Leopards, from Sooner Valve Repair in Lindsay.
Back here at halftime in Davis, and the Lady Wolves with a 3-point lead on the Leopardettes, 17-14. We're being entertained here by a very good pep band from Davis, by the way. And
Very loud.
They are very loud, and they are about 10 feet from us. So hopefully you can hear us over them. But I'm a band nerd. I'll always take a good band. Yeah. But Glenn, that was almost a tale of two quarters. The Leopards were down 12-1 at the end of one. Couldn't seem to do anything offensively. And then you come out in the second quarter and you go on a 13-4, well, it ended up being a 13-5 run to be just down 3 at halftime. And it was 3 threes, cut baskets. I mean, you hold them to just 2 field goals. What did you think was the major difference and what changed there in that second quarter?
Well, I thought we got really aggressive with our defense. We got on the ball a lot, and we're playing defense. I mean, Maddie, you can tell they've scouted because they don't come out on Barnes and Morton. They don't come out. Maddie doesn't come out on them, and it's really causing them problems in running their offense that second quarter. We did not do that the first quarter, and we didn't have the pressure on the ball like we did that second quarter. And then, of course, it started hitting shots.
Right.
You know, things always go better when you hit a few shots.
But you get something to actually fall in.
Yeah.
Well, let's look at the numbers. Again, these are totally unofficial, but 10 points from Kinsley Barnes in that first half. Got a real lucky one there at the end of that quarter as a near steal from Cannon Russell ended up right in her hands, right on the baseline as she drops it up and in. But 10 for Barnes, 4 from Jacoby Lenoy, and 3 from Maddie Morton. That's all the scoring for Davis. And Glenn talked about the fact that, that Presley Hunt's got to be getting frustrated. She's 0 for 5 or 0 for 6 from the field, and we'll talk about that in a minute. But she has not scored here in this first half. You know that they're going to work on getting that fixed here in this second half. I had, Davis just 1 for 2 at the charity stripe. For the Leopards, they had 8 points from Gentry Wilmot. She drops in 2 threes in that second quarter, and one of them off the glass. It was pretty. Also a 3-point basket from Aristide Valenciano, and then Cannon Russell also had 3 in that first half. That's all the scoring for the Leopards, and they were just 1 of 3 from the charity stripe. The Leopards are -5 on the glass. That's one of the things Glenn talked about early in this ballgame is we were giving up way too many offensive boards for the Lady Wolves to get second chances with, but they trail 16-11 in the rebound category. But both teams end up with 6 turnovers there in that first half. The press in the second quarter, I think, also helped contribute for the Leopards. I know we got at least 2 and maybe 4 off of turnovers there from that press. So I think that also helped there, but 6 turnovers for each team as well.
Yep.
We'll talk to Glenn about some of the shooting numbers from that first half.
Well, Davis were 6 for 12 in the first quarter. They were only 2 of 11 the second quarter, so they finished 8 for 23 from the floor for 35%, and definitely much better second quarter. They shot 50% in the first quarter, so to hold them to only 35% there in the whole first half is really, really good job defensively by the Leopards. The Leopards 0 for 6 in the first quarter. Could not get anything to going, and but they were 5 for 23 in the second quarter. So they finished, 5 for 18. 5 for 18. So they finished 5 for 24 for 21%. Which is not very good, but we've got 3 threes and they don't have any, and that's kind of gotten us close. And we want this to be a low-scoring game this second half. We don't want to get in a shootout with them, so we're going to have to continue to play that good, solid defense. Like you said, I like that full-court pressure. That really kind of got us, I think, kind of changed our mentality a little bit and got our energy level up a little bit, and then continue to hit shots on the offensive end.
Well, that's been your First National Bank halftime show from Davis. And again, the Leopards down by 3 as we get ready to start the third quarter. It will be Lady Wolves basketball when we do that. But again, we'll stick here for the start of this third quarter. Greg Peary, Glenn Shoemake, J.D. Scruggs, Andrew ESPN Lyon. Brianna Miller back at our studios in Lindsay, running the FM side of things, and of course, Cece Lyon and Paige Sutherland on the team as well. Could not do any of that without you. Again, Happy New Year from the KBLP Live team. Glad that you are getting the 2024 section of this season underway with us.
Yeah, Paige did a great job on that hype video there at the start.
Yes.
That was impressive.
Leopardette starting five back out there with both Wilmot girls, Cannon Russell, Maddie McGowan, and Aristide Valenciano. Lenoy will bring it up. Hounded by Russell, works left and then comes back right, stops between the circles, gives it up to Martin left wing. Waits on a screen from Morton. Looking inside at Barnes. Finally, Morton steps out top of the key, and just as Glenn pointed out, Maddie stays in the lane. They're not going to cover her out there at all. Now they'll give it to Barnes at the free throw line. Morton gets it back. She wants to shoot that because Maddie's so far off of her, but she's not going to do it. Morton works around the screen, gets it back. Now works on Maddie down low. No, knocked loose. Gentry Wilmot with the steal. 1-on-2 off the glass and in. Yeah. Double figures for Gentry Wilmot off the turnover, and the Leopardettes are within one, 17-16.
That defense has really been the difference here.
Lenoy works to the right wing, waits on the screen from Morton, gets around it, the give and go, and Morton lays it up and in. They worked the pick and roll perfectly that time. Morton gets her second field goal of the game, has 5 in the game. Back to a 3-point Davis lead. Russell sends it to Valenciano right wing, looks inside at McGowan. She's got Barnes on her hip. Leslie sends it left side. That is Russell with the 3, and it's way off the mark. Barnes tracks down her 5th rebound. Hunt, catch fire 3 right wing, too strong, but the long rebound will be taken by Martin. So another chance here for the Lady Wolves as Lenoy works on Russell out near the half line. Gets to Barnes on the wing. Looks inside. The long pass over to Morton and missed the shot. And tied up. Good hustle there. And Wesley Wilmot ties up the loose ball.
Great job by Maddie down there covering Morton on that. She put a post move on her, and Maddie didn't budge.
The Leopardettes with the ball down by 3. 6 minutes to go here in the third. Gentry inside to McGowan, turns around right on Barnes, goes left, double team, comes back to Leslie at the free throw line. Jumper will not drop. Lenoy with the rebound, and she'll bring it back the other way for the Lady Wolves. Martin on the wing right side, goes around the screen from Morton. Gives it up top to Barnes, back to Lenoy on the wing left side. She'll dribble up top. Morton gets it back. Hunt finally gets away from Valenciano long enough to get it. Stops top of the key, rattles out. Rebound McGowan. And we should have a foul coming up on the Lady Wolves, and that will go on number 15, Maddie Morton. That'll be her second. First team foul on Davis here in the quarter.
Yeah, you can tell Presley Hunt is pressing a little bit. That's a shot. We always say the worst shot in basketball is standing on the three-point line, and that's what she did.
Valenciano up top. Leslie Wilmot looking for someone. Finally gets it over to Valenciano left side. That is Russell. And Russell nearly lost it. Got it back, takes it down, leaves it for McGowan left baseline. And there's going to be a push from Barnes. That'll be Barnes' second personal. And 2 quick team fouls here on the Lady Wolves in the quarter. And Chloe Ince heads to the scorer's table. She will check back in the ball game for the Leopardettes as Leslie Wilmot will check out. Gentry Wilmot will trigger from the sideline. Ince gets it baseline left side. Works to the wing. Goes baseline, spin move, gets into the lane, puts up the right-hander that's short. Rebound for Barnes. That's her 6th. Lenoy races up against Russell. Stops, gives it to the left elbow, Barnes inside, stripped by Ince. Ince can't get away with it. Finally she does. Gives it up Gentry Wilmot takes it again into the lane. A tough shot for Gentry. She's got it. She's got 12 in the ball game, and the Leopardettes are back within 1.
Yeah, shot it over Maddie Morton, who did a good job of staying straight up, but Leslie too much for her. Great Gentry, I mean.
Yep. Well, shot in the lane for Lenoy would not go, and Linciano came away with the loose ball after McGowan saved it inbounds, and then Coach Cater calls a timeout to save the possession. 4:11 left here in the third quarter. Leopardettes within 1 with the basketball. When we come back after this timeout, Leopardette basketball is presented by the First National Bank here on KBLP Live.
A small business needing a little creative pick-me-up? Do you need to refresh your business cards or looking for a new logo? Is your business Facebook page still using photos from 2019? Tailored Creative Services offers services for logo design, business cards, photography, videography, and pretty much everything in between. Find me on Facebook at Tailored Creative Services, and let's talk about your next project.
.411 left to go here in the third quarter in Davis. The Lady Wolves with a 1-point lead. They led by 11 at the end of one at 12-1. The Leopardettes on a huge run in the second quarter were within 3 at halftime, and now they're within 1 and a chance to take their first lead of the game with a basket here. Russell with Lenoy on the defense. Comes over the right side. Gentry Wilmot, 3-ball, does not drop, and they're going to call Cannon Russell with her third personal going after that miss against Lenoy. First team foul here in the quarter on the Leopardettes, but that's big. That's the third personal on Cannon.
Cannon, she gets those hustle fouls, you know. You kind of got to live with them a little bit.
Linciano now picks up Lenoy in the backcourt. Made her work all the way down the floor. Hunt trying to get away from Russell. Goes through the elevator screen. They'll come back to Morton on the right with the elbow. Gives it up to Lenoy. Lenoy to the free throw line. Shot from there is good. Nobody could get around the screen, and Lenoy just her 6th point of the game, but pushes that lead back to 3 at 21-18. Gentry around to Ince left corner. Inside, bad pass from Chloe Ince. 7th turnover on the Leopardettes. Hunt right wing, flips it back to Lenoy, picked up by Russell. Got it to Barnes, top of the key, hands it off to Hunt. Hunt down the lane, scoop shot off the bottom of the backboard, no good. Chloe Ince with the rebound. Gives it up for Russell. Russell across the timeline with 2:45 left here in the third.
Hunt still has yet to score.
21-18. Leopardettes trail by 3. Russell down the lane. Too hard off the glass, though. Chloe Ince stripped away the rebound, and they're going to call a jump ball, and it'll go the direction of the Lady Wolves. That's good hustling there from Chloe. And Chloe will head back again. Probably a minute limit on her coming back after that Christmas break after she missed the whole first half of the season. Leopardettes with that full court pressure end up with numbers on the backside. Got in there, and Shelby Courtney with an easy one. Pushes the lead back to 5 for the Lady Wolves with 2:15 left to go here in the third. Russell across the timeline. Linciano, right wing. Up top, Leslie. Left side for Russell. Russell looking at McGowan. Comes back up top. Gentry to the right side for Leslie. Now to McGowan underneath. Turns, backs Barnes down. Turns around to that left hand and can't get it to drop. Tipped the rebound, but right into the hands of Martin. Lenoy pushes it the other way. Leaves it for Martin out on that left wing. Gets around the screen from Barnes. Up top. Shelby Courtney to Hunt. Hunt down the baseline. Took a bump from Valenciano. That'll be Aristay's first personal in the game. Second team foul on the Leopardettes here in the quarter. But they're going to call it on the shot. So that'll send Hunt to the free throw line. I really thought that was on the drive myself. But Presley Hunt misses the front end of a two-shot foul. Morton returns for the Lady Wolves. Barnes will have a seat. Brecken Klein also returns for the Leopards as Gentry Wilmot will check out. Hunt. Second free throw attempt on the way, and that one will drop in. The only point she's had in this game so far makes it a 6-point Lady Wolves lead with a minute and a half to go here in the third. Russell around the screen from McGowan. Goes back to Maddie on that right wing. Gives it back to Russell. Russell works back across the top of the key. Hands to Klein. Klein into the lane. Stops just below the free throw line, but way off the mark with that jumper. Courtney with the miss. Hunt will bring it up the floor. Picked up by Valenciano. Lenoy works right. Valenciano stays with her. Gets around the screen from Morton. Up top, Courtney over to the left wing now for Hunt. Hunt looks to go inside, nearly stripped, and it's a good turnover. Klein tipped that pass. Martin could never come up with it. She lost it out of bounds.
Yeah. Great hands right there by Brecken Klein.
Under a minute now left to go here in the third. It's still 24-18, Lady Wolves by 6. McGowan at the elbow, right side, flips to Valenciano. She takes it baseline, took a bump from Martin, missed a shot short, but got her own miss. Out to McGowan. McGowan to the free throw line and traveled with it. Picked up that pivot foot. And that'll be the 8th turnover now on the Leopardettes.
To go with 2 for 10 shooting this quarter.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Hunt on the dribble with Valenciano on the defense in the backcourt. We go under 30 seconds left. Now Russell picks up Hunt, and we're going to have a timeout called by Davis. 26 seconds left in the quarter. We'll take it with them. We'll come back after this. Leopardette basketball is being presented by the First National Bank here on KBLP Live.
Josh Martin and everyone at T&W Tire here in Lindsay, Oklahoma would like to wish the Leopards and Leopardettes the best of luck this school year.
First National Bank of Lindsay is proud to be a sponsor of tonight's broadcast. Whether you're looking for a business loan, personal loan, or a certain type of deposit product, chances are we have what you're looking for. First National Bank, locally owned and operated, insured by FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
For all your construction needs, give Brad Taylor a call with B&S Construction at 1-405-428-0039. B&S Construction specializes in concrete pads, sidewalks, and metal buildings of all sizes. Call Brad today for a free estimate. The crew at B&S Construction would like to wish the Leopards a safe and successful season. Go Lindsay!
Lady Wolves basketball out of the timeout. Lenoy works on Russell across the timeline. Down to 15 seconds left to go here in the third. Hunt gets it way out on the right wing. Comes to Courtney, and everybody went with Hunt. Courtney missed the shot, but Klein whistled for the foul on the flyby. Brecken picks up her first, third team foul here in the quarter, but that will put Shelby Courtney at the free throw line to shoot 2. I think they worked that perfectly to keep just what they wanted, but nobody picked up Shelby Courtney on the pick and roll, and Courtney will get that first free throw to rattle in. Pushes the Lady Wolves lead back to 7 as Addison Denker will check back in for the Lady Wolves. Morton checks out. Second free throw coming for Shelby Courtney. And the 5'6" junior will not get that one to go, but Lenoy comes away with their offensive board. Down to 5 seconds. Looks to drive into the lane. Dumps it out to Denker. Back down to Lenoy. Puts up a tough shot that won't go. And the third quarter comes to an end with a 7-point lead for the Lady Wolves. 25-18 is our score. We'll take a timeout. We'll come back with the fourth quarter after this. You're listening to live coverage of Leopardette basketball presented by the First National Bank here on KBLP Live.
For all your oil-filled electrical needs, call Michael Sharrock with SOS Electrical. SOS is a family-owned business that specializes in oil-filled, industrial, and commercial electrical construction and maintenance. No job is too big, no job is too small. Give SOS a call at 1-405-428-1000 1944 today. Good luck, Leopards!
This is Dr. Matt Shelton with Lindsay Family Dentistry. I'm a 1997 graduate of Lindsay High School and have been practicing dentistry in Lindsay since 2006. We welcome you to come by our dental practice so we can help you and your family with all your dental needs. We offer dental services for everyone at every age, from braces to aligners to crowns, bridges, dentures, and implants. Give us a call today at 405-756-4093 or stop by at 102 Southwest 7th Street and let us give you the healthy, beautiful smile you've always dreamed of.
Leopards will get the ball to start the fourth quarter. They trail by 7, 25-18 the score. Starting 5 out there for Leopards, with the exception of Brecken Klein, who is still in the ball game. Russell gives it to Valenciano, drives across. Klein, top of the key, stops, fires a 3, and it's good! Brecken Klein for 3. 25-21, Leopards back within 4. Illinois gives it up on the left wing to Hunt. Hunt around the screen from Barnes, gets to the free throw line, gives it back up top to Martin. She'll hand it off to Illinois, and they'll reset. Now Hunt pops out. Barnes way out there on that left side. And they try to work it around to Hunt, and Russell stays with her the whole way. Now she's picked up by Valenciano on the switch. Right elbow, Barnes gets it from Morton and then lays it up over Leslie Wilmot and put it in, and that's 12 points now for Barnes.
That's a tough play to stop. We used to run that play when I coached girls too, and you let them cross that face, and you're just at their mercy down there on the block.
Russell between the circles, left side Valenciano. She'll work to the free throw line, sends it over to Leslie Wilmot. Her 3 ball, yes! Hangs in there and drops in. Her first field goal's huge. 27-24, Leopards within a possession. 6:35 left in the ball game. Illinois around the screen from Barnes, fires a 3. It's off the back rim, no good. Klein had it, knocked away. McGowan threw it away. Had the rebound and threw it away for the 9th turnover on the Leopards now. And Chloe Ince comes in for McGowan. This will be McGowan's first break of the ball game. She's been working hard in there.
Yep.
Hunt gets it in the right corner, goes inside to Morton. She'll turn around on Ince. Good defense from Ince, forces a tough shot. Rebound is tipped. And that should be you'd think a travel. She fell with the basketball, but they'll call the jump ball instead, and it'll be possession arrow for the Lady Wolves. And Coach Cater's going to call a timeout.
No, they're Coach Brown.
Brown called the timeout. Yep. 27-24, 6:12 left in the ball game. We'll come back after this timeout here on your sports leader, KBLP Live.
Hey, Leopard fans. We at American Exchange Bank are excited for another year where we get to continue our support of Lindsay Leopard Athletics. Join us in cheering on our Leopards or catch all the action right here on KBLP Live. American Exchange Bank at 402 South Main has been the bank for the Leopards for nearly 100 years. Come see us if you're looking for a different banking experience. Member FDIC and equal housing lender. At American, we are Leopards supporting other Leopards.
6:12 left to go in the ball game. A huge 3 from Leslie Wilmot has pulled the Leopards back within a possession, but the Lady Wolves will get the ball under their own basket coming out of the timeout. Martin on the baseline to inbounds. Looks inside at Barnes, looks for Morton, and finally has to just lob it up top to Illinois. Valenciano with the defense. Hunt finally gets it way out on that right wing, has to give it up to Barnes. Martin left wing. Again, she looks, comes back up top. I thought Russell might have had that one. Illinois works to the wing, and Russell knocks it loose again. Tell you what, Cannon has just played stellar defense tonight.
Yeah, I thought that went off Illinois' foot, to be honest, but official didn't call it that way.
Martin to inbounds. Looks at Hunt, has to give it to Barnes instead, and then they log inside. Might have been a push right there from Ince that didn't get called. Klein chases Martin down. Hunt gets it back, gets a screen from Barnes. There's a tough shot from the top of the key that will not drop. Barnes uses her height to come up with the rebound and to put back. 29-24, 5-point lead for the Lady Wolves. Valenciano gives it to Klein, top of the key, left wing. Leslie, and tough dribble handoff there. The Leopardettes turn it over for the 10th time, and Lenoy can't hit the run out at the other end. Martin comes away with it, gives it up. Morton out to Hunt, back to Lenoy. Works right, gives it to Martin, back up top, straightaway three, and finally Hunt got one to go. And it makes it an 8-point lead, 32-24. Lady Wolves on top. Valenciano works down the lane, sends it out to Klein in the right corner, and she traveled with it. The Leopardettes with 2 straight turnovers now. Last one resulted in a 3-pointer from Hunt. The last thing we need is for Hunt to figure out things and get going. Klein checks out. Gentry Wilmot is back in. Lenoy gets the inbounds. Races up the right side. Gets around a screen from Morton, but Valenciano stays with her. Barnes steps out top of the key. Got it inside to Morton. McGowan on the defense. Morton, the tough left-hander, won't drop. Went up over the back of McGowan for the rebound, and we're going to get a travel called. Morton came down with it. That'll go as the 9th turnover now on the Lady Wolves.
Okay.
So Russell brings it up for the Leopardettes. 4:20 left in the ball game. Leopardettes down by 8. Gentry to McGowan. McGowan works to the free throw line, takes it down, sends it out to Ince. Her 12-footer on the baseline won't drop. Rebound loose on the floor, and Barnes comes away with it. That's her 8th rebound. Lenoy across the timeline, works to the left wing. Nearly lost it again as Russell pokes it loose. Hunt will come get it left wing around a screen from Morton. Again, Valenciano does a great job of working through those screens. That time Hunt got a little bit of a break but couldn't get the shot to drop. Valenciano comes away with the miss. Russell gets away from Lenoy, goes down to, there's an and one. Gentry Wilmot with a great backdoor cut. Russell found her. And an and one opportunity coming up here for Gentry Wilmot. That one. Foul called on Maddie Morton, her 3rd. First team foul here in the quarter, and the free throw will not drop for Wilmot. Lenoy with Valenciano in the backcourt. 3.5 left to go in the ball game. Leopardettes are within 6. Barnes looks to drive in, gives it back to Morton on the wing, back to Lenoy, back to the baseline. Shot is short, and Valenciano with a 2-on-1 break, and she gets poked away from behind by Martin. So it stays with the Leopardettes.
Get good shots from here on out. I mean, you've really got, you're still in the game.
Gentry Wilmot stands with it right corner, gets around Hunt, leaves it for Ince on the baseline. She'll come back up top. Valenciano trying to set up the offense here. Left side to Gentry, inside McGowan, turns around the right hand, shot blocked, but fouled. McGowan will head to the free throw line. You know, Maddie's had a scoreless game as well. They've kept her shut down.
Right.
But that's foul number 4 on Maddie Morton. And Maddie cannot get the first free throw to go either.
Yeah, full-quarter free throw's big when you're in a tight game like this, and we haven't been able to get them to fall so far.
Morton checks out. Shelby Courtney back in for the Lady Wolves as Maddie will get the second one to go, her first point of the game. Leopardettes come away with it. McGowan, top of the key. Gives it up for Ince. Russell for three off the front of the iron, no good. That time Barnes will collect it. Timeout, Davis. We've got 2:36 left in the ball game. 32-27. Leopardettes down by 5. We'll take a timeout with them. We'll come back after this. Leopardette basketball is presented by the First National Bank here on KBLP Live.
For over 68 years, Winans Funeral Home in Maysville, Oklahoma, has been serving families in the area during their greatest time of need, the loss of a loved one. We treat each family as if they were our own and consider it a true calling to minister to each and every family that calls upon us. We don't take caring for your loved one and your family lightly. Your care is important to us. Call on us 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, where our staff can assist your family with immediate need with the loss of a loved one, pre-need arrangement planning, pre-need burial insurance, along with questions regarding funeral burial trust accounts, Veterans Administration, and Social Security benefits questions. Myself, John W. Williams, Teresa, and Claudia are well experienced in these areas and will be more than happy to assist you in any way we can. Winans Funeral Home in Maysville, where you are family.
.236 left to go in the ball game. The Leopardettes trail by 5, 32-27. It will be Lady Wolves basketball out of the timeout. They'll have to go the length of the floor. And the Leopardettes will have full court pressure. Martin will inbound. Got it to Lenoy, picked up by Valenciano. She'll race up the right side. The trap from Russell comes. Got it away to Barnes. Wide open to the other end of the floor is Courtney, and she blew the layup. Maddie McGowan with the rebound. Here's a chance for the Leopardettes. She got the stop. Now let's get the basket on the other end. Russell to Valenciano left wing. Drives into the lane, lays it up off the front of the rim, no good. Presley Hunt with the miss. Gives it up for Lenoy as we go to 2 minutes left in the ball game. Still a 5-point Davis lead. Hunt, right wing to Barnes. Back up top, Hunt. Back to Barnes on the wing right side. She'll take it to the baseline. Now backs back out. And tipped ball, and we're going to get a foul called as Ince got the reach in from Courtney, I believe. Courtney's second. Third team foul on the Lady Wolves here in the quarter.
I'm surprised the Lady Wolves aren't trying to go to Hunt a little bit more right there offensively.
A minute 35 left in the ball game. Leopardettes with the ball down by 5. Russell with the dribble. Lenoy with the defense. Works right, takes it baseline. Goes back into the lane. Tough shot! And Cannon Russell, with her 5th point of the game, makes it a one-possession game. 32-29. 2-on-1 break. And Courtney blew the layup, but Lenoy was right there to clean it up.
Yeah, we got to hustle back a little bit better than that.
Back to a 5-point game as we get to a minute to go. Long three from McGowan. Hits the back rim, no good. Rebound is tipped. Russell hit the deck, no whistles. Lenoy has it. You know that this is probably where Davis is probably going to just try to run the clock out. Not if Shelby Courtney has anything to say about it. She takes it down the left side of the lane, draws a foul on Chloe Ince. That's just the first team foul on the Leopardettes here in this quarter, but it will send Courtney back to the line. 1 for 2. Her last trip.
Yeah, I think you probably want to start fouling really quick right here, down 2 scores.
Probably not a bad foul. Not a free throw shot here to really know who can hit and who can't, but that one worked out. She misses the front end. Looks like Coach Brown will sub Courtney out if she manages to hit this free throw, but she does not. Chloe Ince comes away with the rebound. Quickly the other way. McGowan, left wing three on the way. Skips around, no good. Hunt with the miss, and now with 30 seconds left,
You got to foul.
Got to foul him because you've got to get 4 before you make him shoot. Oh, and there's great hustle right there. Jump ball, and Gentry Wilmot nearly came up with a steal right there, but at least gets the possession arrow pointed the right direction for the Leopardettes. 23 seconds left. They still trail by 5. Martin to inbounds. Morton got it over on that left wing. Gets it back to Martin.
You got to foul. You got to foul.
Valenciano.
You got to foul.
And the Leopardettes looking to steal here, not foul. Nearly got the steal. Lanoy tips it into the backcourt. They got the over and back. 10 seconds left, though. This is going to have to be a quick score right here.
Yeah, and a timeout. We need a
Russell
3.
Races up. Gives it up Valenciano. Right wing 3 is on the way. Won't drop. McGowan with the offside miss. Back to Russell. 3 ball from Cannon is short. Will not drop. And a valiant comeback from the Leopardettes to make this a ball game, but they'll end up with a 5-point loss to the 11th ranked team in Class 2A, the Davis Lady Wolves, who now are 9-0 on the season. The Leopardettes at 504-4. 34-29 the final score. We will send it back to the studios, back to JD, and we'll take a timeout. Glenn and I will figure up our final official and unofficial numbers, and then we'll be ready for a boys matchup after this here on KBLP Live.
The team at Streamline Services contributes a great deal of their success to hard work, experience, and above all, a positive health and safety protocol. There is every reason they should be your next phone call for any of your oil and gas swabbing needs. Give Austin Smith a call today at 1-405-756-7763 to see how Streamline Services can help with your project while ensuring safety and professionalism without sacrificing quality work being done. Everyone at Streamline Services wishes the best of luck to everyone at Lindsay Public Schools this year. Go Leopards! Are you tired of doing laundry? Give Sunshine Suds a call and let them do it for you. Sunshine Suds will wash and fold your clothes, and they also offer dry cleaning. Sunshine Suds also does quilting and alterations. Load up that laundry basket and head to Sunshine Suds, located at 107 Southwest 2nd Street in Lindsay, Oklahoma, or give them a call at 405-756-2850.
BC Factoring and Finance is a local, family-owned finance company. We assist small businesses with flexible and creative financing solutions to meet their cash flow needs. Call us to discuss ways we can help free up your time to focus on building your business. Visit us online at bcfactoring.com or give us a call at 405-259-2104. Go, Lindsay!
If you need local trash pickup with quality service at a fair price, call Red Dirt Waste Services today at 580-432-5697. Red Dirt Waste Services is locally owned and operated, offering household, residential, and light commercial trash pickup in Lindsay and surrounding areas, including Ellick, Bradley, Bray Doyle, Cox City, Elmore City, and Foster. Red Dirt Waste Services does household cleanouts too, and they offer 96-gallon poly carts and dumpsters. Bagged, loose, or heavy items, doesn't matter, they'll come get it. Red Dirt Waste Services even offers valet service, so you don't even have to take your trash to the curb. Schedule your weekly pickup today by calling 580-432-5697. Stop paying more than you have to for quality, dependable, and locally owned trash pickup. Call Red Dirt Waste Services at 580-432-5697. That's 580-432-5697.
Back here at the Pete Burt Sports Complex in Davis, Oklahoma, the Lindsay Leopardettes with a valiant effort after being down 12-1 at the end of one. Came back to be down by 3 at halftime, trailed by 7 at the end of 3, but ended up losing by 5. 34-29, the final score in the ballgame. For the Lady Wolves, just one player in double figures. Kinsley Barnes finishes with 14 in the ballgame. Jacoby Lanoy finished with 8, 5 from Maddie Morton, 3 from Shelby Courtney, and 4 from Presley Hunt. Tough night for Presley Hunt, which is not sad about if you're a Leopardette fan, but just 4 for her. Had that one three-pointer, her only field goal in the ball game. And I had Davis 3 for 8 from the charity stripe. For the Lindsay Leopardettes, they are led by Gentry Wilmot. She was what brought that Leopardette score back up there in that second quarter. She had 2 threes and a 2-pointer. Had 8 at halftime, finishes with 14 in the ball game. 5 points from Cannon Russell, 3 apiece from Leslie Wilmot, from Adair Steve Valenciano, and from Brecken Klein. And then 1 point from Maddie McGowan. She did not have a field goal tonight, went 1 for 2 at the free throw line. The Leopardettes as a team 2 for 6 shooting free throws. Not a good night for them shooting that part of the ball game anyway. They did get a lot of chances there. The Leopardettes were minus 12 on the glass. They were out-rebounded 29-17 in this ball game. The Leopardettes finished with 11 turnovers in the game and 10 turnovers for the Lady Wolves. With that, we'll go talk to Glenn about the shooting numbers for this game.
Yeah, and as you can imagine, they were not good when you only scored 29 points and 34 points. Neither team shot very well. For Davis, they were 14 for 36 from 2-point range for 39%, 1 for 8 from 3-point range for 13%, for a total of 15 for 44 for 34% from the floor for the Davis Lady Wolves. For the Leopardettes, 6 for 26 from 2-point range for 23%, 5 for 19 for 26% from 3-point range, and that's a total of 11 for 45 for 24%. And so not a good shooting night coming out on the road for the Leopardettes tonight.
And again, I think part of that is you get a slow start. You don't get anything to fall in the first quarter. You go 1 for 2 at the free throw line, no field goals in the first quarter. You dig yourself a big hole. When you start out 11 down, it's kind of hard to come back from that. But, hey, a good effort for them. And that being said, the Leopardettes and the Leopards both will Thursday be headed back home to Leopard Arena. The Charles K. Hately Classic kicks off. I'll get it right here in a second. This Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, and the Leopardettes will play Western Heights at 6 o'clock on Thursday night of that tournament. So that'll be the next time we see the Leopardettes back at home in the 2020-24 edition of the Charles K. Hately Classic. With that, we're going to step aside and listen to a pep band, and we'll get set up and ready for the boys' game coming up right after this here on KBLP Live.
El Unico Taco Truck is ready to curb your hunger. The traveling taco truck has locations in Lindsay and Blanchard and is available for catering services. You can contact El Unico to book your next event at 405-760-0821. El Unico enjoys supporting all of our Leopards with their Taco Tuesdays. Reach out to El Unico for your next event.
Hughes Heat and Air is a family-owned business that serves Lindsay and surrounding areas. Hughes Heat and Air provides service for residential and commercial jobs, including simple repairs and new installations. Hugh and his crew take pride in providing professional, efficient, and reliable work at affordable rates. For your next heat and air project, give Hugh a call at 1-405-756-6399. Good luck, Lindsay.
Capturing all your special moments is such a blessing to me, from running down the ball field to walking down the aisle. Call or text Photography Blessings by Lacey for all your photography needs. 405-428-0305. Go Leopards and Leopardettes.
Tabor's Drug has been locally owned and operated for almost 60 years and has employed many Leopards and Leopardettes. We are very proud to be a supporter of our sports teams. At Tabor's Drug, your prescriptions are filled with care and accuracy, and our pharmacist is available for free consulting concerning your prescriptions bought at Tabor's. We also offer interpreters for our Spanish-speaking friends. We are a very friendly store that has that small town feel. You can reach us at 405-756-4511. Come and see us.
Welcome back to Davis as we get set for the boys matchup between the Lindsay Leopards and the Davis Wolves. Mentioned that the Leopards coming off of that 11-point win over Comanche, 53-42, the final score in that ball game. And Davis comes in 5-3 on the season. They're actually ranked number 19 in Class 2A, and they're coming off actually of 2 losses in a row against Little Axe and Stratford. But let's get you to the starting lineups, and we'll start with the Leopards. And they will start at guard. A 5'10 sophomore. Number 3 is Creed Taylor. They'll start number 4, Brody Ramming, a 6-foot-tall sophomore. Get back down here. Number 11 is Bryson Watts. He's a 6-foot-tall junior. Number 23, Bryce Cater, a 6'2 sophomore. And the big guy inside, number 34, Gustavo Torres. He's a 6'3 sophomore. 24, I'm sorry. Manuel Aguero getting the start tonight. The sophomore. The head coach for the Leopards, Devin Terry, in his first season at Lindsay. He's assisted by Gavin Wilson. The Leopards 4-3. For Davis, number 1 is Dakota Carter. He is a 6'1 junior. Number 11 is Dalton Heffley. He's also a junior. Number 22, Tyson Moss, the senior. Number 23 is Spencer Clinton. He is a 6'3 senior. And number 24 is Wyatt Fielding. He is a junior. Head coach for the Davis Wolves is Dakota Blackwell. He's assisted by Jared White, Stephen Hunt, and Sandy Wade. And again, the Wolves are 5-3 on the season, ranked number 19 in the state in Class 2A. And the numbers I gave you probably don't match these jerseys now that I look at what we're wearing. And all the different colored jerseys all have different numbers on them, and I never know which sheet I need to print out based on what we're wearing. Ramming is number 21 tonight, not number 4. He'll be tipping that off on the inside there, and he'll be controlled in the backcourt by Clinton. And quickly they come the other way. Clinton up top. Carter works it around to the left side for Moss. Back up top. Clinton gets it right wing. Surveys, comes back up between the circles for Fielding. Back over to Carter, who drives to the free throw line, dumps it back up top to Heffley. Heffley from the free throw line doesn't get it to drop. And there's a fight for the rebound underneath that really probably should have been over the back, but inside, Heffley comes up with it. To me, that is Clinton with the rebound and the putback.
Yeah, we're going to have to give Brody some help down there.
Some half-court trap here, but Cater gets it. Sends it down to Ramming on the baseline left side. Goes back to Cater on the wing. Back up top to Watts. Aguero works to the left side. Gets the screen from Cater. Ramming sends it right side to Watts. 3 ball on the way. It's up and good. Bryson Watts puts the Leopards up by 1. The Leopards with their own little 3/4 court trap press here. Get it back over to Moss, who gets across the timeline. Trapped, the backdoor cut for Clinton, and the reverse layup won't drop. Rebound to Taylor. Taylor pushes it ahead. Watts left wing, picked up over there by Carter. Goes baseline, cut off, comes back out to Taylor on the wing left side. He'll work it back up top, set the offense. Aguero around the screen from Cater. Back to Cater on the wing right side. Looks to try to work it in on Heffley. Taylor. Nice backdoor cut. Baseline jumper from Taylor, up and good. 5-2, Leopards by 3. Still early here in the first. Over to Carter. He'll get across the timeline. Gets around Aguero, but Aguero with the 2-hand check will pick up the first foul of the ball game. So Moss will bring it in.
I love that 1-3-1 3/4 court. Half court, 3/4 court trap. I tell you what, we used to make a living off of that.
Fielding into the corner for Moss. Moss goes baseline, cut off by Taylor, spins into the lane. Tough shot, won't drop. Moss got his own miss. That one won't go either, and this time Taylor will come away with it. Watts will bring it up. Quickly left side, Aguero. Goes baseline, sends it back out to Taylor. Left wing 3 from Taylor, up and good. Taylor and the Leopards are hot, and a quick timeout as the Leopards have opened up an 8-2 lead here early, and Coach Blackwell wants to talk about it. Let's take a 30-second timeout. We'll come back right after this. Leopard basketball is being presented by the First National Bank here on KBLP Live.
Car Care Center is your hometown auto repair shop right here in Lindsay, America at 211 West Cherokee, providing complete automotive repair on foreign and domestic cars and trucks. So if your ride needs repair or service, Car Care Center can get it done. Whether it's radiators, mufflers, brakes, or diagnostics, Car Care Center can handle whatever you need to get back on the road. Call Car Care Center at 405-756-1447. That's 756-1447. Available Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. That's Car Care Center at 211 West Cherokee in Lindsay.
Leopards again in that 1-3-1 trap. They get it across. They'll trap out into the corner. Moss gets it away, though. Clinton sends it up top to Heffley, and Heffley drops one in. 8-5. Leopard lead down to 3.
Taylor doing it.
Watts down the lane, sends it over to Aguero, missed the layup, ramming with the miss though. Gave him some space, couldn't get it to go, and then Aguero gets tied up with Spencer Clinton, and with Wyatt Fielding, and it'll be Leopard basketball only alternating. Checking in for Davis will be number 5. That's Isaac Lewis, the freshman. And also coming in number 2 is Braxton Griffin. He is a junior. Taylor on the baseline to inbound for the Leopards. They'll get it to Cater at their left elbow. Up top, Watts back inside. Ramming has it blocked from behind by Fielding. Carter pushes it ahead. Nobody sees him. He'll lay it up, and they're going to give him an and one. As nobody picked up Carter down this left side, and he took it all the way to the rack and laid it in.
He did that last year to us a lot. He's just so fast with the ball.
Foul called on Aguero. That's his second. So 2 fouls here in the quarter, both on Aguero. He will check out as the free throw will not drop, and Cater will come down with the miss for the Leopards. And in for the Leopards is Isaac Cameron, the freshman. Ramming with it left wing. Taylor out between the circles, gives it to Cater across to the right side. Watts goes baseline, stops. 12-footer down the baseline will not drop. Long rebound comes out to Dakota Carter. He will push it again into the lane, and high floater will not drop, but the offensive board and putback, Dalton Heffley. And Davis back up by 1, 9-8. We've got 4:10 left here in the first quarter. Ramming right wing, up top, Cater. Thought about the 3, pulled it down, goes back to ramming on the wing right side. Back between the circles for Taylor. Cater left side now. Watt stands with it. Comes back to ramming to Taylor. Cater back to Watts. Taylor between the circles, back to ramming. He'll go baseline, stop, double team. Wanted to go underneath to Cameron, but didn't get there. That's a nice feed. Taylor down to Cameron, and he'll get the and one. Isaac Cameron with a nice feed from Taylor. And the foul goes on number 2, Braxton Griffin. That's his first team foul. And Cameron with a chance to give the Leopards a 2-point lead. That basket put them up by 1, 10-9, and a free throw finally will drop through to make it 11-9. Leopards on top, 3:35 left here in the first. They'll skip it all the way to the right side for Moss. Double teamed there. Trap stays with him. And he'll bounce it away to Carter. Ramming knocked it loose. Taylor will come away with it. And he'll pull it out and reset it. Good hustle there for the Leopards to force the first turnover.
That half-court trap's tough.
Ramming between the circles. Right side, Cater. Back up top, Taylor. Drives down underneath Cameron. The reverse got blocked, but another foul, and this will be 2 more free throws coming up. Again, a nice feed down to Cameron. Clinton picks up his first personal, second team foul in the quarter. And Isaac Cameron right back to the free throw line, this time to shoot 2, and that one drops in for his 4th point. Extends the Leopard lead to 3. Lewis checks out. Wyatt Fielding back in for Davis. Cameron drops both of them in. He's 3 for 3 at the line. He has 5, and the Leopards have a 2-possession lead at 13-9.
Right there. Oh.
Heffley got it to Clinton, got it back down the baseline, sends it over to the left side, back out to Carter, into the lane, out on the right wing to Moss. Moss looks to drive in. The floater up. That's a tough shot over Ramming.
How do you even get that up?
13-11. Leopards with a 2-point lead. Cater, long 3-ball, too strong, and rebound picked up over there by Fielding. Carter will bring it up for the Wolves with 2:25 left here in the first. They trail the Leopards by 2. Fielding comes and sets the screen. Carter picked up by Ramming. They go back down low, and Cater stole the pass away. Gives it over to Taylor left wing. Turned it down, comes back to Watts. Wide open 3 left. Winged everything but the finish. Cliff with the miss. So Davis with the basketball as Carter walks it across. Cameron on the defense. Give it up, quick catch, fire threes up and good for Dalton Heffley, his second 3 of the game. And Davis back to a 1-point lead, 14-13, 1:45 left. Taylor gets it from Watts, gets a screen from Cater. Nobody picks him up. Taylor for 3, it's short. Carter with the miss. Takes it all the way down, and Watts knocks the ball loose, but Moss come up with it anyway, and there's another 3-ball. That time will not drop. And Watts with the backside rebound. Tried to get it ahead to Cater, but good hustle from Carter. Knocks it out of bounds. Stays with the Leopards, 1:22 left. They trail now by 1. Subs back in for Davis. Number 20 is Landon Gibson.
Hunter Russell was checked in for the Leopards, and Gus Torres checked in for Brody Ramey.
Taylor on the baseline to inbounds. Got it in the lane, though, but Taylor managed to come back up with it and then lost it as he was headed down to go back to the rack with it. Leopards' second turnover of the game. 1:15 left here in the first quarter. Moss will bring it up. Goes over on that right wing to Gibson. Back up top, Clinton. Left wing got it over to Moss down the baseline. Tough shot. Might have been partially blocked. It's still loose. Taylor tries to come up with it, and finally Russell does. Great hands there from Hunter Russell. Cater, right side, Taylor. He'll work around the screen from Cater, goes back to the right side, back into the lane up top for Torres. Russell gets it left wing, comes back up top to Cater. Cameron now around the screen from Cater, gets into the lane, stops, put up a little 6-footer, won't drop. Rebound loose, knocked out by Torres with 27 seconds left here in the first. Carter, Heffley, and Fielding all return for Davis. It's almost like he does an offense for defense sub here.
Yeah, now we got to talk about Isaac Lewis's hair before this is over from Davis.
Okay.
Before this game's over, we got to have a conversation.
Fielding has it right wing, comes to Clinton, top of the key. Moss left wing now. Hands to Carter, picked up by Cater, top of the key. Down to 10 seconds left in the quarter. Moss to the baseline, picked up by Torres. Goes in, tough shot, lost the handle on it going up. Taylor knocks it loose. Russell sends it down the floor. Thought he could get it to Torres, but as it goes, it'll be a 1-point Davis lead at the end of one. 14-13 our score. This is going to be fun. Don't go away. Second quarter coming up after this timeout. Leopard basketball is presented by the First National Bank here on KBLP Live.
Clements Insurance provides insurance coverage to best suit your needs. We offer auto, home, farm, life, and business policies. Come by 109 West Chickasaw or call 405-756-2253. Clements Insurance is carrying on the tradition to satisfy you. So come see me, Keith, or Beth. Go Lindsay.
Whether you want to promote your business or unite your team, depend on Design It. Locally owned and operated, we are dedicated to offering the service you need to give you the results you deserve. We are committed to providing you with custom screen printing, embroidery, custom graphic designs, logo designs, and we have a creative arts department and an in-house artist who can take your idea and give it our professional touch with custom art services. Contact us today.
That is impressive.
Here to get the second quarter underway. It's 14-13, Davis by 1, and the Wolves will have the basketball to start. Watts will pick up Carter as he crosses the timeline. Double high post, and Torres comes away with the steal, and Carter will get Are you kidding me? Carter all over Torres, and instead of a foul, it's a travel. Third turnover on the Leopards.
There's a reason he traveled. He got pushed.
Yeah. Carter gets it back. They'll try this again. They'll run the double high post. This time he'll go to the left elbow. Clinton tries to back everybody down. Lost the handle on it. Finally got it back. Carter down the baseline. Blocked from behind by Torres. Watts was in front. See which foul he decides to call here. It takes him a while to get over there to make the call, but he finally – Watts picks up the foul. His first on the second quarter here for the Leopards, but Dakota Carter to the line. Missed his first free throw attempt. Gets a couple here, and that one drops in. Makes it a 2-point Davis lead at 15-13. Braxton Griffin back into the ball game as, again, Coach Blackwell really does. I think he does just almost every dead ball. He does offense for defense. Torres comes away with the miss, and they're going to call another travel on him as he went to the floor.
That is not a walk.
He kept control of the ball and kept 1 foot down.
Yeah. You can go down. You can't get up. You can go down and keep a foot on the floor.
Carter gets the inbounds on the wing. Back up top to Heffley. Back over to Griffin. Into the free throw line. Griffin's shot will not drop. Rebound tipped. And again, there's Clinton all over the back, but he got the rebound and the putback. 17-13. Davis by 4. Leopards are going to have to get more physical here.
Yeah, they're relentless on the boards now.
Torres sends it back out to get it to Watts. Right corner three from Bryson, up and good. His second three. Leopards back within 1. 7 minutes left to go before halftime. Carter on the handle. Sends it all the way into the left corner for Clinton, and he traveled with it. 4 turnovers now on the Wolves. So Leopards get it back, down by 1, 17-16. Watts to Cameron left wing, around to Torres screen. Comes to Ramming between the circles, sends it over on the right wing to Watts. Nobody picked up Ramming, but the pass was tipped as he tried to pick and roll. Knocked out of bounds, stays with the Wolves, with the Leopards. Moss returns, Heffley checks out.
I think this is the tallest lineup we can. Well, no, Bryce Cater isn't in there.
Yeah. Taylor looking the inbounds, trying to still find somebody. Finally got it to Torres in the left corner. Cameron gets it from him on the wing. Back up between the circles for Watts. Back over to Cameron. Around the Torres screen. Goes back to Torres on the pick and roll. Torres goes baseline up. Too strong. Carter with the miss. Quickly the other way. Clinton right wing. Gibson in the corner. Moss all alone and then rejected by Torres. Clinton down the lane. Absolutely ran over, and that will be a charge. Great job there as Torres took the charge from Clinton. So that will be Clinton's second. His first team foul on Davis, and Torres will check out. Cater returns for the Leopards. Gibson is out, and actually Griffin checks out. Gibson returns. Watts gives it to Taylor on the wing, around the screen from Ramming. Taylor into the free throw line. Then a good cut from Cater. Let one man get up, and then his shot was blocked by Fielding.
Yeah, just going up. Don't think about it. Just go dunk that thing.
Carter to the free throw line. Batted it out to Fielding into the right corner. Fielding, that is Heffley who missed the three underneath. That's Taylor with the rebound. Ramming baseline, wants to take it inside on Heffley, and he can't get it to drop. Another offensive rebound, and they're going to call a travel. That's unbelievable how many travels we've been called for here. 5th turnover on the Leopards after a big rebound from Ramming. And Carter will walk it across. 17-16, Davis with a 1-point lead. We approach 5:10 left in the half. Moss on the dribble. Right wing goes out to Gibson. Into the corner. Send it back up top to Heffley. Flip it back behind him to Fielding. Back to Heffley. Again, a sidestep three up and good. That's his 3rd three. He's got 11 in the ball game. It's a 4-point Davis lead, 2016. Cater, left wing. Wanted the three, gave it to Ramming between the circles instead. Watts around the Ramming screen. Cameron. Taylor double teamed. Left Cameron all alone. Said he comes back up top to Ramming. Cater right wing. Goes baseline. Lost the handle on the basketball, and the Leopards have 6 turnovers in the game.
Yeah, we had some good looks right there. We're running our stuff well. We're just not quite executing at a high level yet.
So Carter will walk it up for the Wolves. He sends it over to Gibson on the right wing. Up top, gets it to Fielding. Carter looks to go baseline. Watts cuts him off. Gets around the screen from Fielding. Now Ramming on Carter. They'll give it to Gibson. He'll try to back Cameron down. Great defense from Cameron. Back to Carter. Flips it up top to Heffley. Moss left side. Looks to go baseline. Nice cover there by Creed Taylor. Back to free throw line. Carter got around the screen from Fielding. Can't get the shot to go. And then that's Taylor with a big rebound right there. That's Creed's 4th rebound. Cater, wide open three right wing. That one won't drop. Rebound pulled down by Gibson. 3:40 left here in the first half, 2016. Davis with the basketball and a 4-point lead. They'll trap Gibson on the sideline, and he lost it. No, they're going to say it's off the Leopards. We cannot get a break. Carter checks out as Braxton Griffin checks back in for Davis. Moss will inbound on the sideline. All the way into the backcourt. Griffin will bring it up against Watts. Quickly into that right corner for Fielding. Ramming has him there. Tries to bully his way into the lane. To send it back out top. Left wing three from Griffin on the way. No. The offside rebound. And Cater couldn't come up with it, but it's a good thing. He went out of bounds, and it'll be Leopard basketball. 3:15 left in the half. Leopards trying to cut into that 4-point lead. Cater has it right wing. Up top, Aguero, who's back in the ball game. Back to Cater right wing, down to the baseline. Back to Aguero. Watts left wing, gets it from Taylor. Comes back up top. Cater back to Taylor right wing. Back to Aguero, back to Watts. Drives to the free throw line. Aguero turned down the three, gets it back to Watts. Cater left side. Leopards being very patient here. Taylor with the three straight away, short off the front of the rim. Gibson with the miss for the Wolves.
We are 1 for 7 this quarter.
Ouch.
And still only down 4.
Yeah. Moss with a wide open look from the right wing, and that'll rattle in for 3. 23-16, a 7-point Davis lead here. Taylor left side. Aguero back to Cater between the rings. Watts gives it back to Taylor right side. Got his man in the air, steps for the double team, lays it up and in. Nice move from Creed Taylor. Has 7 in the game. 23-18. Leopards down by 5. Gibson left side. Griffith gets it from him. Picks up his dribble. Comes back up to Fielding. Ramming out on him. Down the baseline. That should have been a travel, and they didn't call it, but he missed the shot anyway. But Ramming, can he catch up with it? Yes, he did. Good hustle from Ramming. And we're going to have a timeout called by the Leopards as Coach Terry wants to try to get this one under control. 1:39 left to go, 23-18. Leopards down by 5 when we come back after this timeout. Leopard basketball is presented by the First National Bank here on KBLP Live.
Curb your hunger at a new location right here in Lindsay, Oklahoma. From the owners of El Unico Taco Truck comes Casa 13. Casa 13 will bring a delicious variety of Mexican food. Stay tuned to their Facebook for sneak peeks. Following their grand opening on January 4th, Casa 13 will be located at 110 Northeast 4th Street right here in Lindsay, Oklahoma. Go Leopards!
Back here in Davis, 1:36 left to go, 1:39 left to go before halftime. The Leopards are down by 5, 23-18. Glenn, shooting has gone way by the wayside here in this second quarter for the Leopards.
Yeah, absolutely. We did with Creed making that one basket. That gets us 2 for 8 for the quarter, but we were 1 for 7 before Creed made that.
Leopard basketball out of the timeout. Cameron had his pass knocked loose. The Leopards with the 7th turnover of the game as Isaac Lewis came up with a miss. Carter looks to go baseline, cut off by Watts. Back out to Lewis in the corner. Carter comes back and gets it on the wing. 1:20 left to go now. Ramming picks up Carter on the give and go and then thrown away. Nice job. Leopard defenders force the turnover. That's number 6 now on Davis. And Watts will bring it up for the Leopards. Ramming with it right wing. Up top for Cater. Aguero sends the left wing over to Watts. Cutters come through. Aguero wide open top of the key. 3 ball on the way. No. Rebound. Cater spins back into the lane. Puts it back up. Can't get it to drop. Ramming with the miss. I'm sorry. That's Cameron with the miss. And Isaac Cameron puts that one in.
Great hustle right there.
Back to a one-possession game, 23-20. Up top, Gibson, picked up by Cater. Carter gets it from him, nearly stolen away, and they're going to say he traveled with it. Again, great defense. They jumped that screen, forced the turnover. 32 seconds left. Leopards trying to cut into that 3-point lead here before halftime. And Leopards right now have the possession arrow going into the second half. And the Leopards look like they're going to hold it for a final shot here. So clock down to 15. They'll look to come trap. Watts on the move. Down to 10. And they'll go into the offense. Bryson. Double team, tried to send it out to Ramming, and he'll get a foul, and they're going to say on the drive they're not going to let him have free throws here. And if we ever get the signal for the foul, that'll go on 24. That is Wyatt Fielding's first. Just the second team foul here. Cameron to inbound on the baseline with 1.6 seconds left in the half.
Yeah, he should have went up with a shooting motion on that instead
I agree.
of passing it out.
So Cameron will trigger. Lob into the lane, off the glass. Ramming could not get it to go. Couldn't have drawn that up much better, but just couldn't get it to drop. But the Leopards find themselves down 3 at halftime. 23-20 our score. We'll send it over to JD. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back with your First National Bank halftime show right after this here on KBLP Live.
This is Brandon Cottrell, pastor at Calvary Baptist Church. Just want to take a moment and invite you to come worship with us this Sunday. Classes begin at 9:30 and worship follows at 10:45. We have something for all ages each Wednesday night. Meals begin at 5:30 and Bible study follows at 6:30. We would love to have you come be a part of our worship. We are located 410 West Chickasaw. Come join us.
For all your tax services, contact Grant and Katie Johnson, CPA. Grant and Katie are certified public accountants that provide full-service accounting, bookkeeping, payroll, and tax services. With 2 offices, one located at 600 Southeast 4th Street in Lindsay, Oklahoma, and another at 313 North Walnut in Pauls Valley, Grant and Katie are ready to meet your CPA needs. Give Grant or Katie a call at 405-238-2727 and set up your appointment today.
Hey Leopard fans, this is Nick Johnson from First Baptist Church Lindsay. At First Baptist Church, we are a family ministry and desire to faithfully proclaim the gospel in Lindsay and beyond. We would like to invite you to join us every Sunday for worship at 9 a.m. and Sunday school following at 10:15. Our Wednesday evening activities start with dinner at 5:50, and then we have Bible studies for children, youth, and adults starting at 6:30. First Baptist Church is proud to support the Lindsay Leopards, and we wish all of our student athletes a successful season. From all of us at First Baptist Church Lindsay, go Leopards!
Hey there, this is Trace Adams with Hassler Hot Oil Service. We are family owned and operated with over 25 years experience. I am a fourth generation Lindsay Leopard, and we proudly support Lindsay Leopards and Leopardettes athletically and academically in all their endeavors. Call my dad, Greg Adams, at 405-756-6075 for all of your hot oiler needs. Again, that's 405-756-6075. Go Lindsay!
Hi, I'm Jess Thornburg with Homestead & Co. Realty. I'm a local realtor that lives locally. I live here and I work here. Growing up in rural Oklahoma, I was taught the value of doing the right thing. I know how valuable relationships are with good people. So I'd like to apply for the relationship of being your realtor. I'm not a high-pressure salesperson from the city, so call me at 405-471-9855 when you're thinking real estate. You'll get information from a real person without the sales pressure. Call me at 405-471-9855. Let's go, Lindsay.
Get your game day, or any day, off to a great start with Hot Mess Coffee at 213 South Main in Lindsay. Hot Mess Coffee Co. offers coffees, lattes, teas, and other tasty beverages, plus great food, too. Good luck to the Lindsay Leopards from Hot Mess Coffee Co. and Java House Realty at 213 South Main in Lindsay.
With Oklahoma's weather being unpredictable, you need a trusted roofing company. At Legacy Roofing and Construction, we are proud to serve Lindsay, Oklahoma, and the surrounding areas. Call Legacy Roofing and Construction for a free estimate at 405-756-8855 or visit our website at legacy-roofing.com.
Hey, Lindsay community. My name is Christian Torres, and I am the minister for the Lindsay Church of Christ. We would like to invite you to come and worship with us on Sundays at 10:45 a.m. and Wednesdays at 7 p.m. We're located at 1205 West Cherokee Street. Here at the Lindsay Church of Christ, you will find the truth of God's Word, spoken in love, and a group of people who love God and one another. Do you have a Bible question? Well, we have a Bible answer. Come and worship with us and be edified at the Lindsay Church of Christ.
If you have a hankering for the best barbecue in South Central Oklahoma, then get yourself down to the Meat Locker Barbecue in Lindsay. Every Monday, Thursday, and Friday, located just off of Highway 19 at 106 Northwest 4th. At the Meat Locker, we work hard to bring you the most consistent, delicious, slow-smoked barbecue around at a price that won't break the bank. And don't forget, we cater too, and we'd love to do the cooking for your next event. So come see us or give us a call at 405-428-1198 and visit our new website at meatlockerbbqok.com for the latest Meat Locker merchandise. We're proud to sponsor this broadcast of Lindsay Leopard Athletics and want to wish all the students, faculty, and staff a successful year.
Back here at halftime, your First National Bank halftime show from Davis. The Lindsay Leopards find themselves down by 3 at halftime. 23-20 is our halftime score, and this one's been a close game from the very beginning. It was a one-point game at the end of one. Davis with a one-point lead at 14-13, and it's just the threes have fallen from both sides, Glenn, a little bit, but neither team has ever been able to really pull away. The Leopards led briefly early, but Davis, every time the Leopards get close, seems to just pull it away from them.
Yeah, they're just so athletic. We were putting some defensive pressure on them early, and I like that. But I feel like, I don't know what the rebounding numbers are, but it feels like they've really done a number on us on the boards.
They're +4 on the glass right now. So, yeah it's, again, looking at the scoring, and we'll talk about those numbers, but the Leopards had an 8-2 lead in that first quarter, and then Davis went on a 7-0 run to make it 9-8. Leopards went back up by 13-9 and actually added up 13-11. And then it was a run from there was another 8-0 run. It was 17-13, Leopards down by 4. So it's been a little short runs for Davis. The Leopards with too many turnovers, really, and again, rebounds. We talked about that just a minute ago. 13-9, the Leopards were out-rebounded by 4 second chance opportunities there.
Yeah, and somebody's got to find Heffley. I tell you what, that kid, he doesn't need much space, and he can make his own 3 off of side hops. So we're going to have to get out there on him and shut that down because that's the difference in the game. They've got 4 threes, and we got 3 threes.
And he's got 3 of their 4. He's got 11 points to lead the way for Davis here in the first half. The other 3 belongs to Tyson Moss. He's got 5 in the first half. 4 from Spencer Clinton and 3 from Dakota Carter rounds out the scoring for Davis, who was just 1 of 3 from the charity stripe there in the first half. The Leopards have just 3 players that have scored here in the first half. Isaac Cameron has 3. Creed Taylor's got 3. Isaac Cameron has 7. Creed Taylor has 7. And Bryson Watts has 6. I was fixing to talk about 3-pointers. Bryson's got 2 threes for his 6. And Creed Taylor's got the other 3. But Cameron's been a good addition coming in off the bench and picking up 7 points for the Leopards.
Yeah, absolutely. And shooting at a high percentage. He's 2 for 3 from the field and then 3 for 3 from the free throw line. So good shooting from Isaac.
We'll take that. We already talked about rebounds, 13-9. Davis with the lead there. Leopards with 7 turnovers and Davis with 6. And we'll let Glenn get more into those percentages and shooting.
Yeah, very similar 2-point range for Davis, 5 for 15. Lindsay, 4 for 15. For Davis, they're 4 for 7 from 3-point range. Lindsay is 3 for 8 from 3-point range. Lindsay's 3 for 3 from the free throw line. Davis 1 for 3, but overall, Davis 9 for 22 from the field for 41%, and Lindsay just 7 for 23 for 30%. So they're shooting a little higher percentage, but when there's that few of shots, then just 1 or 2 is going to make a big difference.
Absolutely. Well, that is your First National Bank halftime show and our officially unofficial stats here for the first half as we'll get ready to get the third quarter underway. And again, the Leopards will get the ball to start the third quarter. Let's take a quick timeout. We'll come back and get you ready for the start of the second half right after this here on KBLP Live.
At Rural Electric Cooperative, we're committed to providing electric power and opportunity to the many areas our members call home. That includes supporting youth programs that teach life skills and build character. With REC, you're more than a customer, you're a member owner. And that's why we're always working hard to provide you with the most dependable electric power possible. As a Touchstone Energy Cooperative, REC is dedicated to providing the best service possible and supporting the communities in our service area.
First National Bank of Lindsay is proud to be a sponsor of tonight's broadcast. Whether you're looking for a business loan, personal loan, or a certain type of deposit product, chances are we have what you're looking for. First National Bank, locally owned and operated, insured by FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Leopards have the ball to start in the third quarter. Taylor has it top of the key between the circles. He'll go to Cater, who gives it left wing to Aguero. Back to Watts between the rings. He'll give it up for Taylor. Taylor looks for a teammate. Aguero gives it back to Cater on the right wing. He'll dribble to the top of the key, give it up for Watts. Got to move the basketball, as we heard Coach Wilson yell from the bench. Watts back up top to Aguero, nearly lost it. Got it back to Taylor. Taylor penetrates, gives it for Watts, left wing 3 on the way. No, everything but go down. Rebound. Comes the other way with Davis as Moss will give it to Carter between the circles. Okay, they'll run that 2 high post look with Fielding and Clinton. Heffley picked up by Aguero. Carter got to the free throw line, backs it back out, now gets to the right side, puts up one short, but got the rebound back and gave it up for Clinton, who put it up and in. 25-20. Back to a 5-point Davis lead. Aguero top of the key. Goes back to Cater. Long right wing three from Cater is nothing but net. Bryce Cater's first basket of the game puts the Leopards back within 2. And back the other way comes Heffley right down that baseline right side and lays it up and in. Back to a 4-point Davis lead. Taylor right wing. Aguero lost it, and it got kicked into the backcourt. And, they're going to say that was, I thought Cater.
We did kick it.
Thought Cater had a chance there, but if we kicked it, it wouldn't have much mattered.
Yep.
Moss will bring it in on the baseline for Davis. 8 turnovers now on the Leopards. Carter works out. They can't get it to him. Lob it up top. And Ramming nearly ripped that away. And a nice feed inside. Found Clinton underneath for an easy one. 29-23. Back to a 6-point lead for the Davis Wolves. Cater up top, all alone. 3 on the way. No, too strong. Dakota Carter with his 5th rebound. Heffley, right side, 3-ball on the way. That doesn't drop either. Loose ball on the floor. Moss comes away with it, just threw it at the rim. Wouldn't go. That rebound and put back will go for Clinton, though. Somebody's got to come up with a rebound. 8-point lead now. Watts drives the lane, has a shot blocked out of bounds.
Wow.
I'm amazed at how much contact they're letting go here.
Yeah.
And Cater's going to check out. Cameron comes in for the Leopards, and Fielding checks out. Griffin comes in for the Wolves. Taylor in the lane. Ramming couldn't handle it. Aguero got the loose ball, though. Ramming from the right wing. Drives into the lane. Scoop shot off the bottom of the rim, no good. Moss with the miss.
Brody's just a little off tonight.
Moss threw it away if Watts can come up with it, but he can't. Clinton does. Carter to Clinton to Moss in the lane and up and good. Timeout, Lindsay, as things are getting ugly here. After the Leopards made it a 2-point game at 25-23, it has been an 8-0 run to make it a 10-point lead. We'll take a timeout with them, and we'll come back after this. This is live coverage of Leopard basketball that's presented by the First National Bank here on KBLP Live.
S&H Tank Service is your choice for Lindsay-owned and operated vacuum truck service. S&H Tank Service's fleet is equipped with transports, bobtails, pump and kill trucks rated up to 10,000 PSI, plus hot oil units, rock trailers, frac tanks, mud and shell haul-off pits, and soil farming. As Lindsay High School graduates, S&H is proud to support Lindsay schools and all of their student activities. S&H Tank Service would like to wish the Leopards and Leopardettes the best of luck in everything they do. Give S&H a call anytime, 24/7 at 405-756-3121. That's 405-756-3121. And remember, your phone starts our trucks. That's S&H Tank Service of Lindsay.
Do you have your Oklahoma medical marijuana card, or do you need your card? Rusty's can help you with that. We are your local vape shop and dispensary with more than 6 years of service as a modern smoke shop. Rusty's is located 1 block north of Cherokee Street at 204 Northwest 4th Street in Lindsay, and half a mile east of I-35 at 2401 West Grant Street in Pauls Valley. Get your stash at Rusty's.
Back to action. They're a 10-point Davis lead with the Leopards for the basketball. Aguero, right wing, looks to take Moss to the baseline. Cut off, comes back up to Taylor. Watts gets it back over to Aguero, right side. Back up to Ramming between the circles. Gets it to Taylor. Taylor drives in from that left side. Got to the low post, put it up. Couldn't get it to drop. Clinton comes away with the miss. Leopards cannot seem to get a basket to go. Moss drives down, cut off. Good defense there, but Moss with the basket. He's got 11 in the game, 6 in the quarter, and the run continues. This is a 10-0 run. Another block shot there, comes pulled down by Clinton. Moss pushes it up. Clinton gives it to Griffin. The backdoor cut for Heffley. Back up and in. He's got 15 in the game. It's 37-23. 12-0 run for the Wolves. Aguero down the baseline, and
wow.
Of all the stuff they haven't called, they call that.
Yeah.
I mean, there really wasn't a whole lot there, but put Aguero at the line. The foul called on Tyson Moss, just his first, and just the first team foul in the quarter. Aguero drops the free throw in. That's his first point of the game. Ramming checks out. Torres checks in for the Leopards. Gibson also checks in, replaces Clinton for the Wolves. Second free throw from Aguero will not drop. Gibson pulls down the miss. Moss will bring it up. Also in the ballgame for the Leopards is Armando Hernandez. And there is, oh, come on. Stripped, and I thought that was easily, yeah, this official's going to turn it over. That was off the leg of Wyatt Fielding, clearly, and
yeah,
the guy under the basket was going to give it back to Davis.
We talked about the guy under the basket.
We did talk about the guy under the basket.
Before the games. We won't say what we said, but.
Aguero. Torres between the circles, left side Watts, works around a Torres screen, gets to the free throw line, scoops it up, lays it in. Nice penetration and drive. Bryson Watts with 8 in the ball game now. 37-26. Leopards down by 9.
11.
Gibson. Yeah, you're right. 11. Lost the handle on it. Leopards get the ball back. Aguero, right side, 3-ball on the way is short. Long rebound to Moss. Moss on a 1-on-3 break. Lost the handle the first time. Got it back. Put up a tough shot. Rebound is loose, and Cameron will come up with it for the Leopards. Cameron pushes it up. Sends it left side to Hernandez. Sophomore goes baseline. Stops. Sends it in the lane to Cameron. Back up top. Watts for 3. Got it!
Good ball movement right there.
That was great offense right there. Watts' third 3 of the game. 37-29, 8-point lead now. Fielding has it right wing. Gibson between the circles. Left side over to Griffin. And he tries to short the long one. It's short. Rebound saved inbounds by Aguero into the hands of Isaac Cameron, and then it's stolen at the other end. So Moss will push it up with 1:55 left to go here in the third quarter. Heffley with the basketball, and they do double team him out there, but nobody picked up Fielding in the lane, and he got an easy one. Back to a 10-point lead, 39-29. Davis on top. With 1:35 left here in the third. Aguero on the right wing. Torres between the circles, comes back to Watts left side. Another 3 on the way. That one is also good.
Bryson heating up.
His 4th 3 in the game. He's got 14. Leopards within 7. Gibson. Fielding between the circles. Back over left side for Moss. And Aguero, excuse me, that is Hernandez, forced the turnover there.
Yep. Good job by Armando. They put the ball in front of him, and he said, "I'll take that, please."
Carter returns for the Wolves. Watts brings it up. Works to the right wing. Gets a screen from Cameron. Torres down low, intended for Cameron, but batted out of bounds. And it is Leopard basketball. And Isaac Lewis set to check back in for Davis. Fielding will check out. Leopards under their own basket. Trailed by 7. Watts will get it out near the half line right side. Around the Cameron screen. Takes it baseline. Stops. Puts it up. Left it short. Rebound tipped, but right into the hands of Clinton. Here comes Carter. Right side, that is a 3-ball up and good for Braxton Griffin. Back to a 10-point Davis lead, 42-32. 34 seconds left before the end of the third. Hernandez on the drive, dumps it down to Cameron. Cameron fouled underneath. Oh, they're going to call a jump ball. Possession arrow with the Wolves with 27 seconds left here in the third. Carter will bring it up. Watts waits for him to cross the half line. Works toward the right. Now comes back left. Watts stays with him. He's got the count going. Carter got around him. Sent it out, went back in the lane. It's loose on the floor, knocked away, and they're going to call a foul on that. I think they're going to get Gustavo Torres with that. His first team foul here in the quarter with 7.8 seconds left before the end of the third. So Griffin will bring it in on the baseline. Carter over on the wing, picked up by Hernandez, goes over to Clinton. 3-ball from Clinton on the way, up and good.
Wow.
9-point quarter for Spencer Clinton. He's got 13 now, and with that, it is a 13-point Davis lead at 45-32. We'll send it back to JD. Come back with the fourth quarter after this timeout here on your sports leader, KBLP Live.
The Shopper News Note isn't just another paper. The Shopper News Note is a weekly publication that arrives in your mailbox every Wednesday for free. The Shopper offers free Shopper Topper advertisements as well as news notes and classifieds. And everyone at the Shopper wishes the Lindsay Leopards good luck this season. Go Leopards!
Sooner Valve Repair in Lindsay would like to wish the Lindsay Leopards and Leopardettes all the best during this season. When in need of a valve repair, come by Sooner Valve Repair at 106 Southwest 9th Street in Lindsay, Oklahoma, or call 405-756-1599. Good luck, Leopards, from Sooner Valve Repair in Lindsay.
Josh Martin and everyone at T&W Tire here in Lindsay, Oklahoma would like to wish the Leopards and Leopardettes the best of luck this school year.
Back here to start the fourth quarter, it will be a Leopard basketball, but they trail by 13. Glenn, they outshot us in that quarter big time.
Yeah, we were 4 for 12 for 33%. They were 10 for 15 for 67%, and 2 for 3 from 3-point range for them. So they weren't just shooting twos, but 8 for 12 from 2-point range. Seems like we just didn't have the energy on the defensive end that quarter at all. How many points did we give up that quarter?
We gave up 12 points. I'm sorry. How about 22 points?
22 points. I was going to say
22 points, and we scored 12.
Yeah.
So they're in the process. If you're watching the screen there, they're cleaning up some blood that is on the floor. That came from the nose of Bryson Watts, who off that inbounds play apparently took a pretty good shot to the nose, and it was bleeding pretty profusely. He's back out there on the bench with some gauze up in there, but he took a pretty good shot, and he's got a bloody nose from it, and so they're having to clean up some
the old age spray.
There you go.
Yeah. When that first came out, I tell you what, as athletic director, they were charging like $30 a bottle for that.
For that,
yeah,
special cleaner. And of course, now it's COVID stuff. You know.
Yeah. All it was Clorox and water.
Cameron gives it to Taylor off the inbounds. Goes over to Aguero between the circles. Back to Cameron on the right wing. Aguero sets the screen. Comes back up top to Ramming. Left side, Hernandez. Gets the screen from Ramming, instead goes the other way. Nice move in the lane, but Aguero can't finish. Got his own miss. Takes it back up, still can't get it to go.
That's Armando.
So
Armando Hernandez.
I called him Hernandez.
Yeah.
Moss gets away from Taylor right down the lane. Can't get it to go, but he'll get free throws. Foul called on Hernandez. His first team foul of the quarter on the Leopards. But Moss to the free throw line. First time tonight. He's got 11 in the ball game. Missed them both. Ramming with the rebound. Leopards come the other way. Aguero between the circles. Back to Taylor right wing. Taylor gets around Heffley to the baseline. Double team. Comes back to Aguero on the wing. Aguero back out to Taylor. All the way to Cameron, left side. 3-ball on the way from Cameron, won't drop. Rebound tipped, and they're going to say last touched by Aguero. Wolves basketball. Carter will bring it up. Hernandez on the defense. Wide open Heffley in the corner, and he drains another one. You got to find number 11.
How do we double team? He set a screen, and both guys went with the screener.
And there is Aguero with the answer. Manny Aguero's first field goal of the game. Pulls the Leopards right back within 13. And Moss on the give and go, blew the layup, and Fielding with the miss. Sends it out to Clinton on the wing, back under to Fielding. Looks to take Ramming to the rack, and Ramming with good defense. The step through and the falls through. Wyatt Fielding's first field goal.
Second.
I missed one for him earlier then. 50-35. Cameron ramming between the circles over to Taylor. Takes Moss to the baseline, gets inside. Aguero turned down the three, steps back in for a long two and left it short. Fielding with his 6th rebound. Gives it up for Clinton to bring across the timeline. Moss. Taylor on the defense. He'll back it out and reset. Good defense from Taylor. Gets it over on the right side to Heffley. Goes into the lane for Fielding. Carter down the baseline, puts it up and in. 17-point lead, 52-35. Hernandez up top, ramming. Right side, Cameron. Aguero back over to Taylor left side. Taylor, a long three on the way. New Cameron, the rebound in the lane, has it rejected, and then there's a foul as Aguero came up with the second miss. Moss picks up the foul. It's his second. First team foul in the quarter. Manuel Aguero at the free throw line. 1 for 2, his first trip, and that one rattles out. Lewis and Griffin both return for the Wolves. Watts is also back in for the Leopards. And neither free throw will drop, but ramming with the offensive rebound. Triple team comes in, and he will get just absolutely murdered underneath there. And we're going to get a technical foul called. Now let's see who they call the technical on. And
yep, they call it on Clinton too.
Clinton too.
That's on 23 for the Wolves, Spencer Clinton. His third. At the line for Lindsay, 21, Remy.
So does the technical not also count as a personal?
Yes, it does.
So ramming drains both of the technical free throws.
No, that was...
There's regular free throws.
Regular free throws.
Now here's the technical. That was the first 2 points of the game for Brody Ramming. So Watts at the line. Got that one to drop in. So that's 4 now on Clinton. But that's a little 4-0 run right there for the Leopards on 4 free throws to make it 39-52, and you get the ball back as well. Need a basket right here. Hernandez to Aguero. Takes to Carter, but missed his shot. Drew the contact, but couldn't finish. Carter drives the lane, and Bryce Cater just reached in and grabbed Carter, preventing him from getting an easy one. Cater's first personal is the second team foul. That will put Carter at the free throw line. He's 1 for 3 there. And timeout on the floor. 4:36 left to go in the ball game. It is a 17-point, I can't read from this angle. I got to turn the look over here. 13-point lead, 52-39. We'll be back after this timeout here on KBLP Live.
A small business needing a little creative pick-me-up? Do you need to refresh your business cards or looking for a new logo? Is your business Facebook page still using photos from 2019? Tailored Creative Services offers services for logo design, business cards, photography, videography, and pretty much everything in between. Find me on Facebook at Tailored Creative Services, and let's talk about your next project.
For all your construction needs, give Brad Taylor a call with B&S Construction at 1-405-428-0039. B&S Construction specializes in concrete pads, sidewalks, and metal buildings of all sizes. Call Brad today for a free estimate. The crew at B&S Construction would like to wish the Leopards a safe and successful season. Go Lindsay!
(52-39), a 13-point lead for the Davis Wolves. And it will be free throws coming up for Dakota Carter. Again, he is 1 for 3 all in that first half from the free throw line. But he'll get 2 here. And that one barely grazes the front of the rim. Carter's second one on the way. That one's also short, but there's an offensive rebound and nearly stolen away by Hernandez. And they're going to say that Fielding was the last to touch it. I'll take that.
Yep.
So 4:32 left in the ball game. Leopards were down by 17. They hit 4 free throws in a row off of that foul and that technical on Clinton. Let's see if we can get this going here. Aguero to Cater, up top ramming. Back over to Hernandez, works on Carter, goes baseline, sends it all the way to Watts, left corner 3 from Bryson. On the way, everything but go down, knocked out of bounds, and they're going to say Leopard basketball. So Hernandez will bring it in on the baseline as Tyson Moss returns for the Wolves. And Braxton Griffin will have a seat. Hernandez will inbound. Ramming in the lane, up and in.
And one.
Ramming's 4th point of the game. And he'll get to go to the free throw line. The foul, again, if we ever see it called,
24.
Goes on Fielding, his second team foul. Excuse me, that is the 4th team foul. I didn't mark down 2 for Clinton down a while ago. So ramming at the line, free throw up and good. He's 3 for 3 at the line. He's got 5 in the quarter. And it's a 10-point ball game. 52-42. We've got 4 minutes left to go. Carter on the handle, picked up by Watts, gets around him, goes to the baseline, tough shot, and he got it to go. Back to a 12-point lead.
Just so athletic.
He
is fast
is.
And can jump.
Hernandez, speaking of jumping, got that one up, but he couldn't get it to drop. Moss with the rebound. Cater will pick him up as he crosses the timeline. Works right, gives it to Carter in the quarter. Down the baseline, cut off, triple team. Wide open Heffley for 3, missed it. That's a rare. Watts gets a miss on the backside. Races down, comes back up to Hernandez, over to Cater. Cater top of the key, goes to ramming right wing. Aguero, the pick and roll. Aguero off the glass and in. Nice action on the pick and roll Back to a 10-point game, 54-44, 3 minutes left to go in the ball game. And nearly a steal a couple of times, and we'll get a timeout call by Coach Blackwell from Davis as things were getting a little ragged there for the Wolves. 2:55 left. We'll come back after this timeout. Live coverage of Leopard basketball is presented by the First National Bank here on KBLP Live.
For all your oil-filled electrical needs, call Michael Sharrock with SOS Electrical. SOS is a family-owned business that specializes in oil-filled, industrial, and commercial electrical construction and maintenance. No job is too big, no job is too small. Give SOS a call at 1-405-428-1944 today. Good luck, Leopards!
$2:55 left in the ball game, 54-44. Davis with the lead. Plenty of time here with almost 3 minutes to go. But, Glenn, you got to get some stops, and that's the one thing the Leopards have not really been able to do.
Yeah, and get on the boards. You know, giving them second shots here at the end is really detrimental.
Clinton off the inbounds. And Cater with the defense picks up the foul. It's a second on Cater. That is the third team foul on the Leopards, so no free throws yet. Moss will inbound again. And once again, they keep everything covered. Ramming tips it. Aguero cannot come up with it. It's tipped again. Wide open at the other end, and that was a touch pass that nearly was lost. Moss is double teamed. And we're going to get a jump ball called as Watts will reach in and tie him up. It'll stay with the Wolves. But Leopard defense really cranking it up here. Nearly came up with a couple of turnovers there.
Yeah, I'm liking this energy from the defense at this point.
Heffley gets the inbounds. Moss gets it back from Heffley. They'll come to trap him. Nearly lost it. Got it back over to Fielding. Heffley, wide open three. Got it. If all you double team, somebody's got to stay with Heffley. 57-44, back to a 13-point game. Out of bounds. Hernandez, the last to touch it. That is now the 11th turnover on the Leopards. Coach Terry trying to say he hit him on the arm, but the official's saying no, but they're going to call that foul. Hernandez picks up his second, and that is just a fourth team foul. Carter gets the inbounds. Watts. And there's Cater tipping the pass, but Fielding comes up with it. Clinton's wide open under the basket and lays it in. 15-point Davis lead. 2 minutes left in the ball game. Cater. Hernandez right side, long three all on the way. Is short. Aguero with the nice rebound, knocked out of his hand by Clinton. It'll stay with the Leopards. Got to get some points and get them fast. Watts the inbounds. Right wing, step back three from Bryson is short. And there's a hustle of Manny Aguero to come down with the miss. Watts drives the lane this time. The floater is off the front of the rim, no good. Fielding comes away with his 10th rebound and out of bounds. Last touched by the Leopards. Minute 35 left. And Glenn, this one I think is slipping away from you.
Yeah, 15 points. You're just play good defense.
Instead, we go for a trap and we'll leave Fielding wide open in the lane. 61-44. Aguero lost the handle but grabbed it back. Cater lost it momentarily too. He'll catch the long three off the right side of the rim. Fielding 11 rebounds now. And again, the Fielding to Clinton, and Clinton lays it in. Down to up to a 19-point lead now. And Hernandez, the reverse layup is short. Heffley with the miss. And there are 50 seconds left in the ball game. Leopards fought hard in this one, but just could not ever get over the hump. And The Leopards are going to be content to let the Davis Wolves just dribble this one out with 30 seconds left on the clock. 63-44 will be our final score. And it just could not get anything taken care of here in this one. Down the stretch, and everything fell the way of the Davis Wolves. So the Leopards are going to go to 4-4 on the season, and Davis will improve to 6-3. Again, they are ranked in the top 20 in Class 2A, and we know why. They are a very good ball team. But that'll do it for this one. We'll send it over to JD. We'll take a timeout. We'll come back to wrap it up in Davis, Oklahoma right after this here on KBLP Live.
This is Dr. Matt Shelton with Lindsay Family Dentistry. I'm a 1997 graduate of Lindsay High School and have been practicing dentistry in Lindsay since 2006. We welcome you to come to our dental practice so we can help you and your family with all your dental needs. We offer dental services for everyone at every age, from braces to aligners to crowns, bridges, dentures, and implants. Give us a call today at 405-756-4093 or stop by at 102 Southwest 7th Street and let us give you the healthy, beautiful smile you've always dreamed of.
Hey Leopard fans, we at American Exchange Bank are excited for another year where we get to continue our support of Lindsay Leopard Athletics. Join us in cheering on our Leopards or catch all the action right here on KBLP Live. American Exchange Bank at 402 South Main has been the bank for the Leopards for nearly 100 years. Come see us if you're looking for a different banking experience. Member FDIC and equal housing lender. At American, we are Leopards supporting other Leopards.
The team at Streamline Services contributes a great deal of their success to hard work, experience, and above all, a positive health and safety protocol. There is every reason they should be your next phone call for any of your oil and gas swabbing needs. Give Austin Smith a call today at 1-405-756-7763 to see how Streamline Services can help with your project while ensuring safety and professionalism without sacrificing quality work being done. Everyone at Streamline Services wishes the best of luck to everyone at Lindsay Public Schools this year. Go Leopards!
Curb your hunger at a new location right here in Lindsay, Oklahoma. From the owners of El Unico Taco Truck comes Casa 13. Casa 13 will bring a delicious variety of Mexican food. Stay tuned to their Facebook for sneak peeks. Following their grand opening on January 4th, Casa 13 will be located at 110 Northeast 4th Street right here in Lindsay, Oklahoma. Go Leopards!
Are you tired of doing laundry? Give Sunshine Suds a call and let them do it for you. Sunshine Suds will wash and fold your clothes, and they also offer dry cleaning. Sunshine Suds also does quilting and alterations. Load up that laundry basket and head to Sunshine Suds, located at 107 Southwest 2nd Street in Lindsay, Oklahoma, or give them a call at 405-756-2850.
BC Factoring and Finance is a local, family-owned finance company. We assist small businesses with flexible and creative financing solutions to meet their cash flow needs. Call us to discuss ways we can help free up your time to focus on building your business. Visit us online at bcfactoring.com or give us a call at 405-259-2104. Go, Lindsay!
Here to wrap it up, the Lindsay Leopards take one on the chin, 63-44, the final score in the ball game. The Leopards just could not overcome that third quarter. It was a close game at halftime, 23-20, Davis with a 3-point lead. And then it was up to 13 by the end of the third, and then everything just kind of fell apart there from the rest of the game. But 63-44, the final, 21 points for Dalton Heffley on the night. For Davis, he had 5 threes in the ball game. He had 11 from Tyson Moss. He had a 3 back in that first quarter as well. 17 from Spencer Clinton. He had 13 of those in that second half. He had a 3 ball as well. 3 from Braxton Griffin, 4 from Wyatt Fielding rounds out to scoring for Davis, who went just 1 of 7 from the free throw line. We looked at that number, and Glenn goes, we should have just fouled him and made him shoot free throws all night. Mm-hmm. If they just go 1 of 7 from the free throw line, maybe we could have had a chance there. The Lindsay Leopards had 16 from Bryson Watts tonight. He had 4 threes of his own, and he was 2 for 2 at the line as well. 7 from Isaac Cameron, 7 from McCree Taylor. All of those were in the first half for those two guys. 6 from Aguero, all in the second half. 5 from Brody Ramming. Those were all in the fourth quarter. And a 3-point basket from Bryce Cater in the third quarter. That's all the scoring for the Leopards, who went 9 of 15 from the free throw line. The Leopards were out-rebounded by 14 in this game. That probably really explains a lot of that differential there. 31-17, the Leopards were out-rebounded. 10 turnovers for Davis, 11 turnovers for the Leopards. And we'll send it over and talk to Glenn about the shooting numbers.
Yeah, Davis just shot lights out. They were, for the second half, they were 18 for 25 from the floor, including 4 for 6 from three-point range. So just really shot lights out. For the game, they were 19 for 34 from two-point range, 8 for 13 from three-point range, for a total of 27 for 47, or 57% from the floor. And just really knocked down everything they threw up, particularly that second half. They were only 41% the first half, and then they just shot phenomenal that second half. For the Leopards, 7 for 29 from two-point range, 7 for 21 from three-point range. Actually shot better from three-point range, for a total of 14 for 50, or 28%. And 28% is not going to get it done against a team like this. And hats off to Davis. I tell you, they very athletic. We talked about it before the game. Very athletic. And what surprised me, though, was they got physical with us.
Yes.
They got physical with us, and the referees let them. And
we just didn't match their physicality to me.
Yeah.
I think if we could have matched their physicality, I think it would have made a difference. But
yeah.
As it is, again, the final score 63-44, a 19-point win for the Davis Wolves. They go to 6-3 on the season. The Leopards go to 4-4. And again, the Leopards and Leopardettes will be in the Charles K. Haley Classic coming up Thursday, Friday, Saturday. We already mentioned that the girls will play Western Heights Thursday at 7 o'clock. The boys are going to play Pauls Valley JV, and that game will be at 7:20 on Thursday night.
The girls play at 6.
6, did I say?
6. You said 7.
7.
You
I'm
were
getting
on
ahead
Eastern
of myself.
time.
Eastern time, there you go. 6 o'clock, girls game against Western Heights, and the boys at 7:20 against the Pauls Valley JV, again in the Charles K. Haley Classic, and that's where we'll see them next. Again, the Leopardettes dropped theirs tonight as well, 34-29 the final score in that one, and a valiant effort to try to come back from an 11-point deficit at the end of the first. But just could not ever get that one done either. But we'll see them again. Both teams are now 4-4. They'll head into the Charles K. Haley Classic coming up on Thursday. With that, we're going to get out of here. Glenn, great job.
You too.
Again, Happy New Year to everybody. And we'll see you over at Leopard Arena on Thursday. For JD, for Kevin, for Andrew, Glenn, and Brianna back at our studios, my name's Greg Peary. We'll say goodnight from Davis. We'll see you at Leopard Arena on Thursday. Until we do, remember, whatever you do, always be a good sport.
First National Bank of Lindsay is proud to be a sponsor of tonight's broadcast. Whether you're looking for a business loan, personal loan, or a certain type of deposit product, chances are we have what you're looking for. First National Bank, locally owned and operated, insured by FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
This is Brandon Cottrell, pastor at Calvary Baptist Church. Just want to take a moment and invite you to come worship with us this Sunday. Classes begin at 9:30 and worship follows at 10:45. We have something for all ages each Wednesday night. Meals begin at 5:30 and Bible study follows at 6:30. We would love to have you come be a part of our worship. We are located 410 West Chickasaw. Come join us.
Josh Martin and everyone at T&W Tire here in Lindsay, Oklahoma would like to wish the Leopards and Leopardettes the best of luck this school year. For all your construction needs, give Brad Taylor a call with B&S Construction at 1-405-428-0039. B&S Construction specializes in concrete pads, sidewalks, and metal buildings of all sizes. Call Brad today for a free estimate. The crew at B&S Construction would like to wish the Leopards a safe and successful season. Go Lindsay!